4,000 miles away from his bedroom in the UK, covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's Heist, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
What's up, everybody, and we are live for game number 2 between the San Francisco Giants and the Seattle Mariners. Hope everyone's had a good Saturday so far. It is game 2 of this 3-game series. The Giants won game 1 7-0. They are looking to take game number 2 and win the first series back after the All Star Break. And on the mound for the Giants today is going to be their ace, Logan Webb. We will see how Logan Webb does today up against Bryan Woo for the Seattle Mariners. He is a very good pitcher from the San Francisco area. We will see. He's never lost to the Giants in his career. We will see if the Giants can hand him his first loss today. It's Bob, Anthony, Insane, Juice, Devin. What's up? How are all you guys? How was your Saturday? You know what? Before I get to the starting lineups for today's game, I know you probably don't care, but Team England, they did just beat the French 6-4 in a crazy game that I don't really care about. But, hey, at least England won against the French, which is always nice. It's Insane. We played against Bryan Woo before. Insane. 3 games we faced against Bryan Woo. He's 1-0 with a 3.3 ERA. It's Insane. I swear I don't remember the Giants facing him. The last time the Giants faced Bryan Woo was last year. It was the first home series in San Francisco, and it was part of that sweep that led the Giants to be 8-1 to begin last year. And so let's get to today's lineups. As also, it's a bit of a weird first pitch today. It's a 5:08 first pitch if you're on the West Coast, and 8:08 first pitch if you're on the East Coast. But the starting lineup today for the San Francisco Giants looks like this. Zim, sorry, yes, I can see your chats. What's up, Zim? From Chase Center to watch the Valkyries. Hope you are doing well. As Luis Arias will lead off for the Giants, followed by Bryce Eldridge, Casey Schmidt, Rafi Devers, Elliot Ramos, Jung-Hoo Lee, Willie Adames, Drew Gilbert, and then back making his first start since returning from the IL will be Daniel Suzak. So good to see Daniel Suzak back. He's batting .262 with a 640 OPS. As what do we expect from Logan Webb today, by the way? Let me know what you expect to see from Logan Webb, because he was great in June. Outside of June, he's not been very good. I'm going to say he bounces back today and delivers. We'll see. It's Insane. Who have you? I got winning tomorrow. Insane. My whole prediction from the start, it was Spain-Argentina final. That was my prediction. As much as I wanted England to win, and I actually think Spain. I've always said Spain, they're the best team by a mile in this tournament. They just they don't let you get the ball. So I'm going to pick Spain. I know Bob is probably interested in that as well. As Insane, you got Spain winning 3-2 in extra time. That's what the final is. That would be a pretty good game. As we are about 4 minutes away from first pitch, let's get into the Seattle Mariners starting lineup. J.P. Crawford will lead off, and then back in. He didn't play yesterday, but Julio Rodriguez, almost called him Jesus Rodriguez then. Julio Rodriguez will be batting second. Dominic Canzone will be batting third. Randy Arozarena batting fourth. Josh Naylor batting fifth. Cal Raleigh, Young, Luke Rayleigh, and Colton Emerson. As Zim, Bob's not in the chat, Zim. That's why. Bob, he left comments before the chat, but Bob's not in there. It's Insane. Argentina gets so many penalty kicks. It's ridiculous. Insane. I will say the refs had no involvement in the game yesterday. So yeah, in the game, not yesterday, sorry, in the game against England. There was nothing to that. England just shit the bed against Argentina. As Suzak the GOAT, Zim says. You know what? I wouldn't be calling Daniel Suzak a GOAT, but he's certainly better than Eric frickin' Haas. As let's just get into Bryan Woo's stats here before the game. And also, Dilated, what's up, Dilated? How are you? I hope you had a good Saturday. leave me your score predictions in the chat. As Zim, Liam, I'm just going to watch the game on my phone till the Valks start, as it's hard to hear you. All right, Zim, that's all good. Enjoy the Valks game. I know Chase Center, when the Valks play, get pretty loud. As Rob, what's up, Rob? How are you? Hope you had a great Saturday. Look, England won. I didn't care about the game, but it was not a bad Saturday. As you go, Bryan Woo, he's 7-6, a 4.23 ERA, but a 1.07 WHIP. And that WHIP tells me that it's going to be a tough pitching matchup because Bryan Woo, yes, the ERA is bad. If you have a low WHIP, that means you're not giving up many hits or walks, and that could prove to be tough. It's dilated. Such a good Saturday. I didn't even watch the game, but I'm settled in. I'm sure glad to have your play-by-play rather than Fox. Well, I'm lucky because in the UK, you don't get Fox, so that's lucky for me. As Robert, I'm here. Let's go Giants. Huge win again. Robert, I'm going for a Mariners win today. I'm a party pooper. I hope I'm wrong. I hope the Giants win and they win the series. I don't want to be a homer, though, as insane. Huge win, and 2026 Giants don't go together. You're definitely right, Insane. It would be a shock. If they win today, that would be their first 4-game win streak all freaking season. As dilated, awesome home jersey. Got to get you a Gigantes one for Saturdays. I tell you what, I do not have the black Gigantes jerseys. I'm wearing the home jersey today. I know they're not even playing at home, but I thought, why not? I always wear the orange one. I'll stick this one on today. It's Scott, what's up? Scott, how are you? Hope you had a great Saturday. I hope the air quality, by the way, if you're on the East Coast, is improving, because I know it's really, really bad. As Scott, you can't watch this one. The game's on Fox. Absolutely. Nationally televised game today on Fox, but they've got the B team in the broadcast booth. As Zim says, Katy Perry is playing at the Valks game. Why is Katy Perry at the Valks game? It's pretty, she's a bit too big for the Valkyries, surely. I don't know how many people in here like Katy Perry. As dilated, they will continue on with Gigantes Saturdays next season. All right, I tell you what, I do like those black uniforms. As the Mariners are taken to the field here, the roof is open for this game. Bryan Woo is on the mound and ready. The 26-year-old, born in Oakland, California, but he did grow up a San Francisco Giants fan, I believe. It's Scott, very stormy Saturday. Lost power for some time, but all good now. The weather on the East Coast in America is absolutely crazy. As Bryan Woo then, this will be his 18th start of the season. As Bob, Dodgers-Yankees got postponed. Bob, I did see that. Hopefully, if you want to watch the World Cup final tomorrow, that does not get postponed as well. I have no idea what's going on the West Coast. As Rob's going, Rob, got that right. Rob's going Giants 5, Mariners 4. All right, Rob, I like it. I hope the Giants win. It's dilated. Fox production is sure better than NBC Bay Area, but not the commentary. I'll be honest, I don't even recognize the commentators in the broadcast booth. I probably would recognize their voice, but I don't recognize them just by looking at them. It's not the normal guys. As actually, Bryan Woo in 8 starts at home. He's 6-0 with a 2.1 ERA. Well, looks like it could be tough for the Giants. Bryan Woo, he's got insane splits, home versus road. As Scott, it does look like a beautiful day in Seattle. As before I forget, is the 3D game day. Let me actually get that off and ready on the start of the game. I'm always late with it. Get it ready today. There we go. It's a good stream. I've even got the 3D game day working and ready before we even get the first pitch. As by the way, if you've not hit that like button, please do, as we are ready for the first pitch here. Luis Suarez is leading off for the Giants, and Bryan Woo will fire the pitch outside, and it's a ball, and it's a 96-mile-an-hour fastball by Bryan Woo, and that is how this game gets started. Luis Suarez batting .328, 4 home runs, 35 RBIs, and .823 OPS. He's second in all of baseball with that batting average, as he hits a high pop-up on the infield, and it's going to be the second baseman, Young, to make the catch. Now, Young, he had a big error in yesterday's game. He does not have an error there, as he holds on to the ball for out number 1. Bloody hell. Easy, Len. There's not 2 outs quite yet. So 1 out then. The Mariners defense will be Arozarena, Rayleigh, Canzone, Crawford, Emerson, Young, Naylor. And behind the dish, Cal Raleigh. As here is yesterday's somewhat hero, Bryce Eldridge, who will swing and miss at the first pitch. And the count is 0-1. Bryce Eldridge batting .269, 9 home runs, 22 RBIs, and an .837 OPS. As the 0-1 pitch by Bryan Woo is going to be a swing and a miss again. Another fastball, and the count's quickly 0-2. As insane. Does Seattle have a roof? I swear I never see the roof closed. Insane. They do have a roof. And I swear some ballparks never open their roof. And some never use their roof. It's weird. Insane. I do believe Seattle, they do have a good mix between closed roof and open roof. As the 0-2 pitch here to Bryce Eldridge is going to be a line drive foul. And it remains 0-2. Now, the shadows may play a factor here early on in the game. Right now, they are covering the batter, but the pitcher is in the sun. So I'm sure you guys know, when that ball comes through the sun and then into the shade, it's a lot harder to pick up spin. As the 0-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is a low slider, and the count is 1-2. A good take there by Bryce. As I'm just looking at this 3D game day, and it seems about a pitch behind, which it's normally a pitch behind, but there we go. As Scott, I'm ahead of your broadcast by 10 seconds. As Eldridge shoots a line drive to right field, that is a base hit, and that is how this game gets started. Bryce frickin' Eldridge with a single, baby. And let's see if the Giants can put on pressure. I did the reverse jinx. I said it may be tough because of the shadows. And then Bryce Eldridge proceeds to get a base hit. We'll take it, though. As Anthony, what's up, Anthony? Fortunately for you, Scott, because Yankees and Dodgers was rain out. As it's a miracle. I'm actually ahead of you Americans. As the pitch to Casey Schmidt is going to be a fly ball down the first base line, foul. And the count is 0-1. Casey Schmidt wearing the number 10. He's wearing .282, 19 home runs, 50 RBIs, and .805 OPS. They are all career highs for the Giants' third baseman today. Obviously, Matt Chapman is currently injured. As the 0-1 pitch to Casey Schmidt is a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2, a high sweeper there at 85 miles an hour. As by the way, I just got a notification. The eye black is coming tomorrow. It's on its way now. It's just been shipped. So tomorrow I will wear eye black for Drew Gilbert. But if he's not in the lineup, then I won't. As it's 0-2 then to Casey Schmidt. As Bryan Woo, he will be... He's actually going to take the clock down to as last minute as possible. As he fires a high fastball and it's fouled out of play. And the count remains 0-2. Dilated. I'm ready. Bold Schmidt era. Did he cut his hair? That will be his prime. Dilated. No offense to Casey. Love Casey. But he is starting to lose some of his hair. As Liam, are you also going to do the Drew Gilbert celebration? If he hits a home run or Matt Chapman, I'll choke myself. As there's a called strike through on the outside corner for out number 2. Casey Schmidt goes down looking. That one definitely was a strike. You'll see it on the 3D game day replay. And Spencer, what's up, Spencer? How's your Saturday? I tell you what, England, they're not very happy about losing in the semi-final, but they certainly put on a show today against France. And I wasn't even going to locate that pitch. It's dilated. Woo, as that is the pitcher today. As here's Rafi Devers for the Giants. Devers will hit a ground ball to the shortstop Emerson. Emerson will step on the second base bag to record the third and final out. We go to the bottom of the first. Due up for the Mariners will be J.P. Crawford, Julio Rodriguez, and Dominic Canzone. As, yep, the inning is over. And I tell you what, I know if you're watching this game with me, you'll be watching it on Fox. I get the benefit of watching it via MLB TV. As Bob, neither team had any defense. That game was crazy, as Niles Barkley would say. As there's no outs, and the pitcher for the Giants will be Logan Webb. I know some of you want the Giants to trade Logan Webb. I'm in the camp where If the price is right, I would deal Logan Webb, but it's got to be a hefty price. Let's see what Logan Webb shows up today. As Anthony, how's the Fox feed? Almost 20 seconds behind. The fuck? I have no idea, but I'll take MLB TV being ahead for once. I'm finally ahead of you guys. Too many times is it that you guys are ahead of me. For once, I'm actually ahead of you guys. As the crazy thing is, guys, there's also a delay between when I speak and when it comes out on the stream as well. As Goobert Town, yeah, I had to wind back Liam's stream a bit. Goobert Town, I apologise. This is a very rare occurrence, but Goobert Town, welcome. I hope you are doing good. Is Bob Harry Kane got benched today? Bob Harry Kane, he was never going to play today. They just let him rest. As Insane, you're watching on MLB.TV too. Insane, can you even do that in America? Is it allowed? I thought you had to watch it on the national broadcast and dilated. If we trade Logan Webb, we'll still be stuck. We'll still be stuck. I've got there with a one solid pitcher rotation. Dilated. That's why if we do trade Logan Webb, trade him for 2 stud pitchers that are young, that have either just been called up or are about to be called up. I always say the A's, they've got Gage Jump and they've got Jamie Arnold. 2 very good young pitchers. If they want Logan Webb, that's what I would say. It's dilated. You're all good. I got there eventually. Insane. I thought that was only for us British people. As Gale, what's up, Gale? As Logan Webb here then, facing JP Crawford. Will fire the first pitch, and that is a little bloop. That one is going to one hop to Arise. Arise moving over to his left. Will fire it over to Rafi Devers for route number 1. And that is how Logan Webb gets started. 1 pitch, 1 out. And right now, he may only need 27 pitches to pitch the entire game. I'm sure that would be broken on this very next pitch, though. As Gale, when we drafted Flora, I was like, let him start ahead of Marley. Gale, I'm with you. I know Bob certainly wants Jackson Flora. Anyone over Tyler Marley, right, Gale? As the pitch here to Julio Rodriguez is a changeup at 88 miles an hour down and outside. And the count is 1-0. It's Anthony. Fuck it, I'll switch it because I'm not actually in the Giants TV market. Oh, really? And I get to watch the Dodgers and Angels games locally. There you go, Anthony. As the pitch here to Rodriguez is a fly ball foul. A sinker at 94 miles an hour. And the count is even at 1-1. Good to see Logan Webb and that sinker at 94 miles an hour. Sometimes it can be 92, 93. Let's hope it sticks at 94 for the whole game. That's when you know he's throwing the ball well. As the 1-1 pitch to Julio Rodriguez almost hits him. All right. I almost spoke too early there because that was a sinker at 91. That one got away from Logan Webb, and Julio Rodriguez kind of had to squat out the way. As Rob, I'm going 4-2 Mariners, or 3-2 Mariners today, Rob. I hope the Giants win, though, as there's a swing and a miss at a sweeper by Julio Rodriguez, and the count is 2-2. I don't want to predict the Giants every day and be biased. I want to be like an even person, you know, Rob. So I apologise. As Insane, I'm really far ahead. I apologise, everybody. If you want to pause the stream a little bit, if that helps, as that pitch is high, and it's a full count, a 93-mile-an-hour fastball to Julio Rodriguez. As Dilated, watch Giants treat Flora like Kyle Harrison and Hayden Birdsong. You may not be wrong, Dilated, as there's a high fly ball pop-up on the infield. The right fielder, Lee, is shading his eyes. He is going to make the catch as the Sun made that play very tricky, but the second out is made. As Goobert Town, if I'm trading Logan Webb to the A's, you want Leo DeVry. You know what, Goobert Town? I want Leo DeVry as well. The issue is, how many shortstops do we need in the farm system? We need pitching, right? That's what I liked about the draft, was they got so much pitching. So 2 outs here for Dominic Canzone. Logan Webb at 7 pitches so far. His first pitch is an 85-mile-an-hour sweeper on the outside corner, and the count is 1-0. Dominic Canzone, 15 home runs, 40 RBIs, and batting .261. As the 1-0 pitch is going to be a swing and a miss at a sweeper down by the feet, and the count is 1-1. Spencer, I'm way ahead of you today. It's great. It's a nice change for once. It won't happen often, though. Insane. The Mariners offense is so ass. Insane. It is. As there's a swing and a miss, a wild swing there by Dominic Canzone, and the count is 1-2. What was he swinging at there? The Giants will take it, though. Logan Webb certainly will. So 10 pitches so far for Webby. Let's see what he can do here. And let's see if he can get a 1, 2, 3 inning. As Scott paused the stream for 30 seconds as that pitch is out of play and the count remains 1-2. As insane. Imagine not getting MLB.TV for free. Couldn't be me, lol. Insane. How do you get it for free? For me, it costs, I don't know the number in dollars, but in pounds, it costs £160. I don't know what it is exactly in dollars. As I can pay for that, and I get to watch as much baseball as I can. As there's a high fly ball by Dominic Canzone to centre field. Gilbert is also battling the sun, but he will make the catch for out number 3. So a 1, 2, 3 inning after the 1, 2, 3 inning by Bryan Woo. We go to the top of the second, and it is 0-0 after 1. Insane. I got ya. I know T-Mobile. Yep, they give it to you for free. Lucky person. As probably around 180. You're probably right, Spencer. As Bob, due up for the Giants in this inning will be Elliot Ramos to lead off. Jung-Hoo Lee and Willie Adames will be your batters due up in the top of the second. And if it gets past them, it'll be Drew Gilbert, the centre fielder. And Daniel Suzak will be the catcher. As, yep, Anthony, there you go. Insane is, we don't have T-Mobile in the UK, so I can't get T-Mobile, but it's all good. As, Anthony, if you don't actually live in the team's local market, you can also watch the game on MLB TV, even if it's a Fox National Network game. There you go. I did not know that. I'll be honest, I thought it was special treatment because I live in England. They're like, oh, you can't get Fox. We'll just show you the game on MLB TV. Nope, turns out you can actually get the game on MLB TV if you don't live in the local market. As by the way, if everyone could hit that like and subscribe button, the goal's 200. Shout out to everyone that has subscribed as well. We are on 174 subscribers. We are 26 away from 200, and the goal's by the end of July. Before and then we'll see where we get to when I will vlog when I go to San Francisco and watch the games. So the Diamondback series in August, for those of you that are wondering, that's when I'm going to San Francisco. I'll be vlogging the games. I can't live stream them. I apologize. Got a series going to the games, so sorry everyone. As Rob, 2 runs coming this inning. Rob, I hope you're correct. Is it too early for a rally cap? It's definitely too early for a rally cap. I mean, we're not even behind, so is it even a rally? I don't know if that works. Dilated. Every time you put those hearts in, I love it. I love the orange and black hearts, and it's your kind of signature thing, Dilated. As here's Elliot Ramos then. Bryan Woo needed 12 pitches to get through the first inning. As Diamondbacks, I'll try to catch you at Oracle Park. All right, Dilated. I would love to meet up with as many of you as I can, as the pitch to Elliot Ramos is low, and it's a sinker at 96, and the count is 1-0. Obviously, if you can't make it, I apologise. I'll go in the future, though, as well. Elliot Ramos, batting .278, 8 home runs. Bryan Woo, he will, again, he likes to take the clock down to his last second as possible. As there's a weak ground ball off the end of the bat. Young moving to his left will fire it over to the first baseman, Josh Naylor, for out number 1. So 1 down then for the Giants here in the top of the second. Get that off my screen. Ugh. MLB TV, get it off the screen. Spain, Argentina, get it off. I don't want to see it. It's embarrassing. England should have been in it. Get it off. As Dilated, I'm definitely too big for that slide. I'm 6'4", so I'm definitely too big. I would not fit down that slide. As here's Jung-Hoo Lee. Lee will take down and outside, and the count is 1-0. That one may have just caught the zone, but the Giants will take it. Insane. I will try and stay as far away as possible. He may kill me, as Dilator's kidding, as that pitch is high, a 97-mile-an-hour fastball, and the count is 2-0 to Jung-Hoo Lee. Jung-Hoo Lee batting 307, 5 home runs, 33 RBIs, a 7.73 OPS. Dilated, no, I ain't looking at Messi, as Lee hits a ground ball foul, and it will make the count 2-1. Down the diving Josh Naylor, and down the first base line. As Dilated, I apologise. I should have played basketball. As yes, Scott, I'm very tall. It's funny, you can't tell through the camera. It's Insane's 5'10". I tell you, us British, we're just too good. I'm only joking. As it's 2-1 here to Jung-Hoo Lee. Bryan Woo, he will put the glove to his mouth. Then in the windup, he will fire. Lee will swing and foul that pitch off, and the count's even at 2-2. I tell you what, what's the average height? 5'10". So Scott and Insane, you're about average, slightly above average height. Sometimes though, I wish I was a little bit smaller, and I wasn't as tall as I am. As it's a 2-2 count here to Jung-Hoo Lee. As Lee will swing and miss at that changeup at 91 miles an hour. And that will be the second out. And a rare strikeout by Jung-Hoo Lee. As Insane, never would have expected you to be 6'4". I thought you'd be like 6'1". As Dilated, Lee is going to be a ladies' man in the San Francisco clubs. I tell you what, that lady's going to need to be tall though, so I can... Anyway, well, I'm not going to go there. As the pitch to Willie Adames is a line drive up the middle. That one to the second baseman, Young. Young will fire it over to Josh Naylor. And 20 pitches is all Bryan Woo needs to get through the Giants lineup in the top of the first and second. As we go to the bottom of the second, the count is... the score is 0-0. As Scott, you're all good. I don't care if you think you think I was short. I mean, I have no idea what people think I am. As Insane, Liam, don't you want the ladies to climb the tree? Lol. Insane. We'll leave that comment there. But there we go. Dilated thought I was 5'4". You all thought I was a midget. Oh my god. No, I'm definitely not a midget. But there's nothing wrong with being small. Let me preference that I'm not heightist. Absolutely nothing wrong with being small. But, no, as Goobert Town, is Harrison Bader alive? Goobert Town, just forget about Harrison Bader. Seriously, just forget about... I don't even remember last time I saw Harrison Bader. It's Rob. Terrible prediction by me. Rob, yesterday's game, the Giants didn't score in the first 4 innings, and then it went boom, boom, bop, and they scored 7 runs. So... Rob, anything can happen. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game just because these two pitchers are very good. But Giants bullpen, if Logan Webb doesn't go 7 innings, watch out. As, Dilated. Bader is still at the Grateful Dead concert. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Dilated. As, Insane, Harrison Bader is probably partying in Cancun. Either way, the Giants will be joining him in October. Most likely. I hope I'm wrong, though. As little people, 20 pitches in 2 innings is not many. And Spencer says, little people Brentford. I mean, I'm taller than our club. Actually, I forget I said that we're a big club. Brentford are a big club. You did not hear me say that. I'm the same height as our club. You caught me there. I can't believe I said that. I never mean to disrespect my football team. So, we are ready for the bottom of the second inning here. Leading off the inning for the Seattle Mariners will be Randy Arozarena. I just love to say his name like that. Josh Naylor, and then Cal Raleigh. That'll be the inning for the Mariners. As Logan Webb, he is ready for the first pitch, and he will fire the first pitch. There's a weak ground ball. This will be a tough play for Casey. Casey will fire it over to Devers, and he will make the play for out number 1. Beautiful play there by Casey Schmidt, and 1 down. Insane. No, I meant the club was a bit small, but you didn't hear me say that. As Dilated Pokemon Arena, Dilated. You brought up Pokemon. Let me hold on. Jacob Mizorowski-esque. There's a Pikachu. So there we go. dilated. If you ever bring up something and I've got it, then I will show it on the stream as well, if it's appropriate. As there's a called strike on a sweeper to Josh Naylor, and the count is 0-1. As they're interviewing Logan Gilbert. Let me look who's going for the Giants and the Mariners tomorrow. As there's a weak ground ball to the second baseman, Arise. Arise will fire it over to Devers for route number 2. And the ground balls are working for Logan Webb so far. As, yep, it is Gilbert going for the Mariners tomorrow up against Robbie Ray. As, yeah, dilated. I got it already here on Jolly Good Takes. No, that's definitely not true. As insane. Liam, the Warriors need to sign you as a backup plan if they can't get LeBron, lol. If you saw me play basketball, I think the best I've done is about 5 free throws in a row. All I'd be good for is passing. I'd be the Chris Paul that can't shoot. As that pitch is outside to even the count at 1-1. And what the fuck? Fox, what are you doing to me? You can't do this, Fox. You've got to put the count and the inning on the broadcast. What are they doing? As Juice, watch out for the ladies with Adam's apples. All right, my Adam's apple. I don't have a very big one though, so hopefully that's safe. As Scott, especially in San Francisco. What do I not know about ladies and Adam's apples in San Francisco? My God. As Spencer said, no, the proper term is little people now rather than calling them midgets. As the pitch to Cal Raleigh is outside, and that is a 2-1 count. As don't like this broadcast. So 2-1 to Cal Raleigh here. Logan Webb. He is at 18 pitches so far. As soon as he's in the windup, he fires high. And the count is 3-1. As Liam, are you supposed to be scorekeeping? Dilated. I do it after the game. I don't do it during the game. Fine. I find it too much during the game, reading the comments and watching the game. And looking at the lineups. So I do it after every game. As there's a swing and miss. And it's a full count here to Cal Raleigh. As insane. Where is Gooey and Zim? They are missing out on their favourite convo, lol. Insane. Zim is at the Valkyries game. That's going to tip off right now. That's where Zim is. Gooey, if he doesn't bet, he doesn't show up. There's a ground ball to the first baseman, Devers. Devers will tell Logan Webb, don't come anywhere near. Back off. And he will step on first base himself as we go to the top of the third. Nothing so far. Logan Webb at 21 pitches. Bryan Woo at 20 pitches. Let's see. This one could be what we like to call a proper pitcher's duel. Or here we call it anti-boom boom baseball. Yeah, that's the phrase. We call pitcher matchups anti-boom boom baseball. And by the way, if you're new, every time the Giants, or if the Giants aren't playing, anytime there's a home run, we call it boom boom baseball. Pitchers matchups, we're now calling them anti-boom boom baseball. Because that means there's no home runs. As yet, Spencer, nothing after 2 innings is dilated with the love hearts. And Spencer looking like it right now. Exactly, but the funny thing with baseball is anything can happen, right? It's dilated. Bring back steroids. Bring back steroids. I tell you what. I would love to see what Aaron Judge on steroids. I mean, Jesus bloody Christ. What would Aaron Judge be like on steroids? I mean, I think that could add on 5-10 home runs to his swing. Especially playing in New York with a short right field. As, yeah, pitchers duel. And still early. Exactly, Spencer. It's due up for the Giants this inning will be the Chili Goober. If you're new, that's what he does to Matt Chapman when there's a home run. Daniel Suzak, who's going to make his first start since coming back from the IL. And Luis Arise, Mr. All Rise for Luis Arise, who's second in the MLB in batting average. That is who's due up for the Giants in this inning. Bryan Woo is yet to give up a walk, but he has allowed 1 hit. He struck out 2 through the first 7 batters. It's dilated. Guys, if you want to watch a fun All-Star game, 2007, dilated. You know what? As I said, if you guys suggest something, I always go and watch it while I do the score of the game. So while I'm doing that, I do like to watch stuff that you guys want me to see. So Dilated says the 2007 All Star Game, the year after I was born. I definitely don't remember that game. As apologies if that made anyone feel old. The new generation is arriving. As I've got you Dilated 2007 All-Star Game, as Drew Gilbert will take a 4-seam fastball outside, and the count is 1-0. Gilbert batting .232, 4 home runs, 20 RBIs, a .681 OPS. As the 1-0 pitch to the Chili Goober is a ground ball through for a base hit, and that'll be a lead-off hit for Drew Gilbert. And let's see, can this be the inning where the Giants strike first? Gilbert with a single to right field. There'll be a runner at first, no outs here in the top of the third. All right, Dilated. I got that down as Spencer. They've won 12 in a row. They were my pick to make it to the World Series in the American League. Let's hope the Giants go on some kind of Red Sox run. I had Dodgers Red Sox as my World Series prediction. I look like a fool 3 months into the season. Maybe they're turning it around, as there's a pitch at the bottom of the zone called a strike to Daniel Suzak, and the count is 0-1. As insane, yeah, yesterday we saw it for the first time. Suzak's grown a mustache and a goatee, as you will never see me with either of those, mainly because I can't grow one. As there's a swing and a miss by Suzak, and the count is 0-2. As a Dilated coach changer. Dilated, they fired their coach, I want to say really early on. As Dilated, it's uploaded on MLB's YouTube and is in a HQ for 2007. Where was that Dilated, by the way? What ballpark was the 2007 All-Star Game? As Spencer, Giants, not a chance. I want to stay as positive as I can. As the 0-2 pitch to Daniel Suzak by Bryan Woo is going to be a high pitch, and it's 1-2. Spencer, we are playing well right now, but we won't sniff 500. Spencer, you're probably right, but let's try and get 4 wins in a row. As Dilated, Oracle, oh, Dilated, was it? All right. And Spencer, 30 games in, I think Coro's canned. There's a pitch low to even the count at 2-2. A 4-seam fastball at 97 miles an hour. As, yeah, I think... the Mets fired their manager. That's not doing anything. The Phillies fired their manager. That made a big difference, as I'm sure Scott knows. So 2-2 count here to Daniel Suzak. Suzak will swing over the top of that sinker. He goes down on a strikeout, and that will be the first out here in the bottom of the first. And the top of the Giants lineup, and Luis Ariz is due back up. As cheers to everybody who's watching this game. Let us know if you're drinking anything more than just water. This is water, I promise. There's nothing bad in here. As here's Luis Ariz. Ariz will take the first pitch for a called strike, and the count is 0-1. Ariz, he popped out in the first inning. As Spencer fields a 2 back again. The Braves must have lost, and the Phillies must have won, I imagine. As the 0-1 pitch to Mr. All Ariz for Luis Ariz is fouled out of play, and it's 0-2. As Dilated Modelo and sunflower seeds. Cheers. I tell you what, get me on the sunflower seeds. I've never actually had sunflower seeds. I feel like it tastes of nothing, but maybe I should get some sunflower seeds as well. Although, Dilated, enjoy that, please. Got to enjoy your Saturday, everybody. As the 0-2 pitch to Luis Ariz is going to be, as Bryan Woo fires way inside as Ariz. He almost swung at that pitch, but he did not. And the count's 1-2. Ariz. I tell you what, guys, I don't know about you, but Ariz is squinting. I kind of think Luis Ariz isn't fully healthy. I mean, he's playing like he's fully healthy, but it's not. He's not really fully healthy body as that pitch is fouled off. A lot of squints, a lot of injuries. As sunflower seeds itself doesn't do it justice, I have to say, Dilated. I thought they'd be quite bland, but Spencer, you have to get some. You know what? I'm gonna have eye black. I'm gonna have sunflower seeds. I'm gonna be enjoying myself tomorrow. No, I don't know if I'll get sunflower seeds tomorrow, but I will in the future. That pitch is outside, and it's 2-2 to Luis Ariz. Dilated, yeah, they do. They all spit them out on the floor as well, which I always find disgusting. But hey, that's professional sports for you. As insane, exactly. Please don't injure yourself before the trade deadline. As it's a 2-2 pitch to Luis Ariz. Ariz hits a ground ball. This one is going to be a tough play as he dives in second baseman. Throws it past the first baseman. Ariz is going to stay at first. The runner is going to stay at second as well. But the Giants catch a break. That would have been an out. Instead, it will be runners at first and second. Giants catch a break. The Mariners defense was awful yesterday. They make their first mistake today. It wasn't an easy play as the diving young had to fire it to Bryan Woo standing on first base. A terrible throw behind him. And the Giants catch a break. That will bring up Bryce Eldridge, who singled his first time up to right field. As Atlanta lost 7-6. Phillies won 6-1. Thank you, Scott, for letting me know. So, can the Giants take advantage of the... I think... let's see if they rule it an error. I think they're going to rule it a hit, as there's a called strike to Bryce Eldridge, and the count's 0-1. I got to be honest, I would call that a error, because he got to the ball. He had time to set and fire over to the first baseman. Home biased, I guess, as Devers is a better first baseman than Naylor. Dilated, I would agree, as that pitch is low, and it evens the count at 1-1. Spencer, come on, Bryce. No, Dilated, I agree. Devers is actually a good defensive first baseman, believe it or not. Now, whether that's Ron Washington, but he's actually pretty good. So 1-1 here to Bryce Eldridge. Bryan Woo will fire inside, and the count's now 2-1. So he's in at hitter's count. The Giants, did Rob predict 2 innings this inning? I can't remember. Or was that last inning? Rob, if you're in there, let me know. 2-1 pitch to Bryce Eldridge by Bryan Woo is low, and it's 3-1, and he's in danger of walking the bases loaded. Bryce Eldridge, you have got to think. I'm thinking a 3-1 sinker down the middle. Be ready to hit the sinker, Bryce. Obviously, don't swing if it's a ball. Easier said than done. 3-1 pitch to Bryce Eldridge. There is a sinker, but or a fastball high, and Bryce did chase, and that will make it a full count. Nah. Bryce, come on. That was a big chase. I'm telling you, if it was a fastball down the middle, you got to swing. I'm surprised he swung at that one. He has got a good eye. So 3-2 pitch. We will see if the runners go. It's Bryan Woo. He is waiting for the pitch clock to go down. The runners do not go. Eldridge hits a little blue shot. That's going to get down for a base hit as it's bobbled by the centre fielder. Gilbert is now getting the wave home side. Gilbert is going to score 1-0 San Francisco as an error by Luke Raley in centre field gives the Giants a 1-0 lead. And the Mariners defense has been shitting themselves. It's been appalling, and a great send there by Gary Pettis. The Giants go up 1-0. Raley, he bobbled that ball on the transfer. The Giants took advantage. Bryce Eldridge with his second hit of the game. It will be runners at first and second, 1 out. The Giants are winning 1-0 here in Seattle. And right now, Seattle, they can't hit and they can't field, and that is losing baseball. Is Juice okay? Yes, Juice. I'll take it. I thought it was going to be bases loaded as we get a mound visit here to calm Bryan Woo down. But Luke Raley, as he goes to pick up the ball like this, he gets on the transfer and it goes behind him. And he has to go and re-pick it up. As Scott, that should be 2 errors this inning. I agree, Scott. I would rule it 2 errors. They've ruled it 1 error. I'm ruling it 2 errors. Spencer, shitting themselves. Okay. Spencer. Oh, you didn't see that. Sorry, Spencer. It's dilated. Vitello explained to Gilbert what happened. Ha, ha, ha. Gilbert, he didn't know anything about it. He was just jogging into third base, and all of a sudden, he got the wave home sign. So here's Casey Schmidt. Can Schmidt drive in a run here? As he pitched to him, it's going to be a called strike on a sweeper on the inside part of the plate. We know Casey will swing at the first pitch. He didn't there. Maybe he would have wanted to. It's insane. This team is going to do this. Yep. Nothing like it. Insane. I know exactly what you're saying. They're going to get back to 500 before the trade deadline just to go and crap the bed after it. As that pitch is fouled off Casey Schmidt's foot. And the count is 0-2. Casey, let's hope he's okay. He does not look in any pain, though. So 1-0 Giants. Runners at first and second. One out here in the top of the third. Can the Giants extend this lead here? Bryan Woo looking to get out of a little jam. Defense has certainly not helped him out this inning. We will see, by the way, if the official score has changed that play. Now Bryan Woo's given up a run. As the 0-2 pitch to Casey Schmidt is down and outside, and it's 1-2. Spencer, not as rude as what your comment was, talking about England. I don't want to hear it about England. No hearing it about England. It's a total embarrassment. I don't want to hear it. No, it's you're all good, Spencer. It's totally just. I brag about it, so you can brag about it as well. That pitch is down and outside, and the count is even at 2-2. If you have not hit that like button, please do. We always have a goal of 20 likes. That is the goal again for today. And hey, if you want to subscribe, that would be much appreciated as well. As Casey Schmidt uses a timeout. And it's still 2-2 here. As Anthony, it should be changed, especially if a run scores because of it. Anthony, the run scoring was ruled an error. As the 2-2 pitch is low, and it will be another full count here. Bryan Woo, he only needed 20 pitches to get through the first 2 innings. He's now at 44 pitches. But, dilated. You want me to do that? There you go, dilated. As I believe that's what that emoji is. It's very small on my screen. As Anthony, I believe they got the first error right. As Schmidt is going to hit a little bloop, and it's caught by the shortstop for out number 2. That'll be the only out as the runners stay where they are. No, Anthony. The first error in the inning. Well, what I think should have been an error is they grounded to the second baseman. He dived, he got it, he stepped up, he fired it over to first base and threw it down by the home plate line. And to me, that's an error. He had time to set and fire. He threw it wide. And to me, that should always be an error. As, yep, Spencer, 2 down for Rafi Devers. I'm calling a Devers home run here. As he pitched to Devers is a called strike at the top of the zone. And the count is 0-1. Dilated. That was a I don't want to hear it gesture. I got, yeah, all right, dilated. I thought it was a dab. I thought it was, I was going back to 2018. Dab, 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 dab. Like a bloody kid. So I got you dilated. As he pitched to Rafi, Devers is high, and the count is 1-1. Runners at first and second, 2 outs here. The Giants are leading the Mariners 1-0 in game number 2 of this 3-game series. As Rafi Devers has 1,000 OPS over the last month. As the 1-1 pitch to Devers is fouled down the first base line, and the count will be 1-2. Anthony, thank God Arise didn't get double off to end the inning for the 10th time this year. Anthony, that's why I want Arise batting 5th. Because of the threat of a double play. That's why I want him batting 5th. Because normally, runners at first and second, 2 outs. You can't hit a double play. 1-2 count to Rafi Devers. Devers will strike out. All right. There you go. I predicted a home run. No home run. As we go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Giants as they take the lead first on the error, or I should say, by help of the error by Luke Rayleigh in centre field. Logan Webb, it's up to you, my friend, to get the shutdown inning after the team scores. As Juice, that's where I want my big bat to come through. As Spencer, I can't believe Willie Adames with the bases loaded actually did something. I'm shocked. I can't believe... You know, Spencer, do you know the meme? I can't spake. I can't spake. That's what happened when he hit that home run. As Insane says, Devers the Hut. So 1-0 Giants. Duet for the Mariners in this inning will be Young, Rayleigh, and Colton Emerson. And Spencer, you know what? I know Mike Grobage actually does say that, Spencer, but I was watching the live event when Wayne Mardle did that. I was watching it live. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't have to go and watch it. But I believe it was 2024 or 2023, the World Darts Championship. There was a 9-darter, which is the best thing that can happen in the darts. Wayne Mardle, when I can't speak. Spencer, you thought it was Sean Dyche. Spencer, I thought it was Wayne Mardle. Maybe it is Sean Dyche, Spencer. My version's the darts version. Maybe Garbridge's version is the Sean Dyche. And I'm an idiot. It's dilated. Adamas had that Grand Slam, but I am not surprised. Dilated, well, I am. So fair play to you. You know what, Willie Adamas, he can hit home runs, but he's been so bad with runs in scoring position this season. It's dilated. He was down 2 strikes and struck out to a breaking ball down in the left corner, guaranteed each game. Dilated, yes it is. Spencer, all right, I'm not copying him then. I'm doing something different. As, let's see then. Logan Webb. Feels like a long inning change here for this half inning, but that's all good. As we will see Young batting 251, a 701 OPS, the 22-year-old. As Logan Webb is ready, and Logan Webb will fire the first pitch. It's a close pitch just outside, and the count is 1-0. If I was the umpire there, I'm taking that. I would have said strike 0-1, but it wasn't. It's dilated. I got ya. As that pitch is on the outside corner for a called strike to even it at 1-1. As we're actually getting a challenge here by the Mariners. Well, Mariners, I'm sorry, you're going to lose that challenge, as that pitch did catch the... oh, never mind. Sorry, the Giants challenged it. I thought the umpire called that a strike. Idiot. Both teams have 2 challenges left. Good challenge by Suzak. My bad. As the 1-0 pitch is going to be a called strike, and it's 1-2. And the Fox broadcast says it's 1-1. Fox, fix your broadcast. It's 1-2. We are quicker than you today. As there we go. As exactly, Spencer. 3 up, 3 down, please. As the 1-2 pitch to Young, it's going to be a little bloop to left field. That is going to get down for a base hit. Elliot Ramos will pick it up. That will hold it to a single. And that will be bases not loaded. Definitely not loaded. A runner at first, no outs. As Scott, no, I apologise. I thought that was such a strike that it was an easy call. And that was me being too lazy. So the first base hit for the Mariners goes by the way of Cole Young. And that will bring up Luke Rayleigh. Luke Rayleigh probably wanting to avenge his error last inning, as he will take a change-up low. And the count is 1-0. Logan Webb, he's been getting ground balls all game. Let's see if he can get a ground ball here and get a double play. As Gubert Town, I hate those stupid bloops. Gubert Town, sometimes the soft hit balls have more of a chance of getting a hit than if you hit it 110 miles an hour. There's a big swing and miss by Luke Rayleigh, a sweeper in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. As Anthony, Flying Squirrels ground crew actually wearing squirrel suits. They're actually wearing not Richmond squirrel uniforms, but like an actual squirrel outfit, Anthony. What's going on? As the 1-1 pitch to Rayleigh is a swing and a miss, and that will make the count 1-2. Rayleigh chased that change up there. Good pitch by Logan Webb. He's not gave him a fastball yet. So far, 3 off-speed pitches. We will see what he does with this 1-2 pitch. I would kind of like a change of the eye level and go with a high fastball. As the 1-2 pitch is a low change-up, fouled out of play, and the count will remain 1-2. If you have not hit that like button, please do. And hey, if you want to subscribe, we are trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of July. As we're speaking of sunflower seeds, there we go with Josh Naylor. As there's a swing and a miss and a change-up. Beautiful pitch by Logan Webb. Luke Rayleigh goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. That's insane. Yes, AK. As Spencer, I don't like how quickly you put that. I feel like it's catching up to me. Your broadcast. So 1 out here. No a runner at first base. As Logan Webb at 30 pitches, he will fire a changeup, a perfect changeup at the knees to get ahead. And the count is 0-1. Cole Emerson, he is a very promising rookie, batting 197, but 7 home runs. So the power's been there. The average has not. That pitch is high. A cutter at 90 miles an hour. And the count is 1-1. It's dilated. I don't know how they eat it like that. Dilated, I don't know. They just go like, mwah, 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 mwah. As by the way, as the 1-1 pitch here to Cole Emerson is not going to happen, as there's a pickup attempt, and the runner, Young, is back safely. I did try hot honey, not pizza, but I did try a hot honey dip with a chicken burger. I tell you what, it wasn't bad, but I wasn't in love with it. As there's a weak ground ball. That one is foul. And it's 1-2. Yeah. Maybe the pizza's better, but I wasn't a big fan of hot honey. I know some of you guys. I know Zim likes it especially. But it's all good. If you guys like it, I apologize. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite dishes. Put it at that. 1-2 count then to Colton Emerson. Webb at 33 pitches. He's back on the mound. He fires the pitch, and that is a called strike 3. And beautiful pitch there. Emerson was frozen for the second out of the inning on a 84-mile-an-hour sweeper. Beautiful pitch, just caught the bottom of the zone. As Anthony Emerson learning, much like Bryce Eldridge is. Exactly, Anthony. These young guys, you know what? The modern day approach is get them to learn while they're up at the big league level. As Spencer says, sit down. As there's a called strike to JP Crawford at the top of the Mariners lineup. And the count is 0-1. Spencer, I'll do this little tradition. Sit down, all right, stand up, sit down. There you go. Strike out, sit down. As the 0-1 pitch here to JP Crawford is going to be inside. And count is even at 1-1. Scott, that's funny, Liam. I had hot honey on pepperoni pizza for the first time today as well. It elevated the flavour. There you go. For me, Scott, I find it a little bit too much and a bit too sweet for my liking. But everyone has their own taste buds. As there's a little bloop. That one is going to be playable. Is it for Webb? Yes, it is. As Webb, he will catch it, and then he will just march into the Giants' dugout. I mean, you want a live action replay if you can't watch the game. He went catch, and then he just walked off. That's what Logan Webb did. And that will end the bottom of the third. So he does get a shutdown inning. The no-hitter is over, though, if we care about the no-hitter. It was only 3 innings in. So I always keep an eye on it, though. As Gubert Town, Webby's changeup is so gross, man. He really is an ace. Gubert Town, if he was a lot more consistent, then I would call him like a true ace. He's definitely the Giants' best pitcher. I just want to see him be a little bit more consistent. Like earlier in the year, that changeup, it wasn't getting as much swing and miss. As you're welcome, Spencer. Who needs a 3D game day? You've got me doing visuals. As I'm dilated, Oracle Park has the true Krabby Patty. Dilated. When I go, I'm going to try as many ballpark foods as I can. I will try while I'm over there. As, let's see, who leading off the inning for the Giants will be Elliot Ramos, Jung-Hoo Lee, and then Willie Adames. As, insane, Ken Roosevelt is saying the Giants don't want to move Devers. Look, I think anyone should be on the table. As, Gubert Town, yes, definitely, but when he's on, he's Gubert Town. I mean, all I think about is, I don't know if you remember the game in Milwaukee. You must remember the game in Milwaukee, where he went 7 innings, and I think he threw he gave up no hits. When Webb's on, he's on, and he goes deep. he will take you deep into the game. Just about that consistency, man. And that's what separates the elites from the greats. As Rob, Webb pitching pretty good so far. Rob, I like this post All Star break Logan Webb right now. Let's hope that does not trade. As Spencer, you do that, you come back home broke. As Anthony, Logan Webb back to normal now, or is it just this shit Mariners offense? Anthony, the Mariners have not scored a single run so far this series, so I think it's a little bit of both. As we are ready for the top of the fourth here, Elliot Ramos is the batter. As exactly Goobert Town, he is the ground ball machine. As Scott got to go to gas station and try the Twinkie. As there's a weak ground ball foul by Elliot Ramos, and the count is 0-1. As Scott, yep, Twinkies, whatever it's called. There's so much food I got to try in America that I've never tried before. As everyone says, probably a little bit of both between Logan Webb being great and the Mariners offense being shocking so far this season. As Spencer, Twinkies are the best. Whenever I hear Twinkies, I think Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. But that's because I'm a big kid. As the pitch to Ramos is a wild swing and a miss at a high fastball. And the count is 0-2. Come on, Elliot. What was that swing? He really did swing through his pants there. As Anthony, they probably couldn't move Devers for a few years or so. And probably in the salary dump. As the pitch to Ramos is a swing and a miss and a sweeper down the middle for out number 1. Ramos goes down swinging. I tell you what, Ramos, that was a pathetic at-bat. Insane, put it right there. What was that AB? What was that AB? You got to chase the high fastball. You got a breaking ball down the middle, as you can see here. Right down the freaking middle. And he swung and missed through it. As here's Jung-Hoo Lee. Lee is 0-4-1 today. As he will take the first, he will swing at the first pitch. A ground ball to the second baseman, Young. Young will fire it over to Josh Naylor for out number 2. And right now, apart from the third inning, Bryan Woo, he is mowing down the Giants. And he's mowing them down pretty quick. As here's Willie Adames for the Giants. Adames, he also was the big hero of yesterday's game. But shout out to Landon Root for the good outing. As the pitch here to Willie Adames is going to be a strike on the inside corner. And the count is 0-1. A nice sinker there. That is where you want to throw that sinker, on the inside corner. Run it in to the hands. Scott, Spencer, how are you so far ahead? Spencer, he does his thing. As the 0-1 pitch to Adames is fouled out of play again. And it's 0-2. As they're showing a replay of that grand slam yesterday. A high drive to right centre field for that grand slam. Let's hope he can do it again with another grand slam. Insane. Willie Adames, please waive your no trade clause to go to the Cowboys cheerleading squad. Or Insane, we'll take them on Team England for cheerleaders. As the 0-2 pitch to Willie Adames is going to be a little bloop off the end of the bat. That is going to be caught by the shortstop Emerson. So the Giants do not score. And they go down pretty quickly. As we go to the bottom of the fourth. And I just realised there's 3 outs there. There was 3 outs, but it said 3 outs when there were 2. So apologies, everybody. That was wrong. Insane. There was definitely not a grand slam. Definitely not a grand slam there. Scott, no thanks, Insane. I don't want to see Adames in those outfits, lol. Scott, I would just take him off the... I like Adames' attitude. Not when he forgets how many outs there are. But, I mean, he would make a good cheerleader. Maybe not the body, but certainly the dance moves. As Anthony, the Giants will have to do what the Yankees did. DJ LeMahieu, most likely. Probably, I mean, will Rafi Devers be like Giancarlo Stanton? That's a question for you. As Goobert Town, I'm going to need more than 1 run Yes, we are. I know we shut down the Mariners yesterday. The Giants, there's no way they're getting back-to-back shutout. Sorry, that would shock me. As they're showing the Garrett Crochet blooper there when he fell on his ass. There's what was that nickname, by the way, guys, for that massive seal in San Francisco? I forgot the nickname. What was that seal called, if you know? The big seal in San Francisco. As come on, get on with it. Julio Rodriguez is going to lead off the inning for the Seattle Mariners. Dominic Canzone and Randy Arozarena will follow the former Tampa Bay Ray. And I believe Randy Arozarena was a prospect in the St. Louis Cardinals system, because I believe someone told me that in the chat before. So hopefully I got that right. So 1-0 Giants, as Bryan Woo so far, no earned runs given up, 1 run given up, because that run did come via the help of an error from the centre fielder, Luke Raley, as Spencer Chuck E. Cheese reject, and everyone's putting Lou the Seal. Thanks, guys, for telling me, yeah. Lou the Seal, massive seal. Now, I've been to San Francisco before. I never seen a massive seal, but by the way, there's no sharks around Alcatraz. This is a rumor I want to clarify. There's no sharks around Alcatraz, right? I'm not an idiot. They say there's sharks around Alcatraz. Surely there's not, because they wouldn't be. They'd be eating the seals. As the pitch to Julio Rodriguez is a called strike at the knees with the sinker, and the count is 0-1. As Spencer, I've been to Pier 39 before, and insane Willie Adames would make a great Philly fanatic. There you go. As the 0-1 pitch is a called strike to Julio Rodriguez again. That one was a little bit low, but the umpire gives the Giants the call. Julio will not challenge, so it's an 0-2 count. As the 0-2 pitch to Julio Rodriguez is going to be a swing and a miss and a sweeper, and that would be a strikeout and a beautiful pitch there. As Juice Sea Lions, Juice, I thought they were seals, or maybe I'm an idiot. God. Sometimes I am really stupid, as I'm not sure if he was a prospect, but it was an international free agent. All right, Anthony, you've got me. So 1 out here. That will bring up Dominic Canzone, as insane. There is Liam. They eat the prisoners that escape, lol. They definitely don't, insane. There's a close pitch. The Giants are going to challenge it, and they were successful with their first challenge. That one was a ball, and the Giants will lose the challenge here, and the count will be 1-0. Suzak rocking his new look with the goatee and new mustache. He did an As have you been to Alcatraz, Rob? Yes, I have been to Alcatraz, and I gotta say, I thought it was a great experience. I found it really intriguing. With Al Capone and the prison escape, that really interested me. As there's a called strike to Dominic Canzone to even the count at 1-1. A sweeper there. As Scott Webb is keeping the ball low. That's how you know he's on his game. Scott, great observation. Abso-freaking-lutely. As there's a pitch on the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Yep. On the corners, low in the zone, you got it, Scott. And that's how he gets the ground balls as well. All his pitches, they have that sink motion. So they all make the batters go on top of the pitch. Gets those ground balls. As the 1-2 pitch to Dominic Canzone is a called strike 3. There you go. Another called strike 3 on that sweeper for the second out. As Juice Chonkers, I know there's Lou the Seal, the mascot. You know what? I actually meant the big sea lion, not the actual mascot. It's Pizza Squad. What's up? I've never seen you before, Pizza Squad. Welcome. It's 2 a.m. where I am right now. Yes, it is 2 a.m. If you want proof as well, that pitch is outside. There you go. It's 2:09. Right now, where I am, Pizza Squad. But what's up? Let us know where you're listening and who do you support. As, sorry, Juice, as that pitch is outside and it's 1-1. A sea lion. As, Spencer, sit down, clown. There you go, sit down, clown. As Anthony, I liked Julio Rodriguez when he came into the league, but I haven't been so sure of him the last couple of years. Anthony, I kind of agree with you. That pitch is outside a 91-mile-an-hour cutter, and the count is 2-1. Yeah, Pizza Squad. You can say I don't have a life watching baseball at 2 a.m., but that's how much I love baseball, and that's how much I love American sports. As there's a swing and a miss by Randy Arozarena to even the count at 2-2. Yep, Anthony. My eyes. You know what? I'm basically like a San Franciscan. That's how late I stay up now. I mean, I go to bed at ridiculous times. As here's the 2-2 pitch to Randy Arozarena. There's a swing and a miss to end the inning as we go to the top of the fifth. The Giants are leading 1-0, and Logan Webb, he is pitching excellently. As Pizza, what's up, Jolly? I don't support any of the teams. I just love listening to baseball. You know what, Pizza? I do support the Giants, but I completely get what you mean. Listen to baseball, kicking back, whether you're playing video games in your back garden, having a barbecue, you know, or you're just sitting somewhere. Listen to baseball. Nothing quite beats listen to baseball. I mean, it is the purest sport in all of America. Scuba Town, Logan Webb. I mean, he has been filthy today. As Pizza Squad, let me know where you are listening from as well. We got some guests from Canada, America. We've seen one person from England. That's our one negative to me, if you like, is Dilated. Webb walks off confidently, and man, these seeds times Modelo hitting. All right, Dilated. As I gotta say, Logan Webb, he is looking filthy today. As Anthony, one way to help the that shit ass pen is to keep them out of games. Exactly. Can Logan Webb go a complete game? As Robert is listening from the Bay Area, a Webby gem. Absolutely. And Pizza Squad, I support the Yankees, but it got postponed. But go Giants. There you go. I know the air quality right now is crazy on the East Coast. I was looking at the World Cup final. I believe Spain may have not been able to train today. It's freaking crazy. As due up for the Giants today is, for this inning, is going to be Drew Gilbert, Daniel Suzak, and Luis Ariz. Mr. All Ariz for Luis Ariz. It's insane. The Mariners are so ass they probably won't get shut out by Ryan Walker. Or they probably would get shut out by Ryan Walker. Insane. I know the Mariners offense sucks, but it's Ryan Walker we're talking about. Or I tell you who would definitely give up a run. It'd be freaking Eric Miller, because Eric Miller would not throw strikes, and then he'd just walk in the runners. So you don't even have to be a good team at hitting. He'll just give you runs. As Pizza Squad, Jolly has subscribed and liked on your channel. Pizza Squad, amazing. I believe you are subscriber 175 as well. So shout out to you, Pizza Squad. I really do appreciate it. We're trying to get to 200 by the end of the month. As that pitch is low to the Chili Goober, a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, and the count is 1-0. I tell you what, we stream games every day here on Jolly Good Takes, but this is actually an early start time, Pizza Squad. As the 1-0 pitch to Gilbert is a check swing and a slider. Did he go? No, he did not. And the count is 2-0. But this is an early game. Normally, sometimes they start at 3 a.m. Then it's like freaking crazy. Then it's crazy, especially when the Giants are losing. It can get tough, but the amazing people in this chat help. As there's a high pitch, call a strike, and the count is 3-0. Gilbert, 2-1, Gilbert will not challenge. It's Rob. I was listening to the Cardinals game on Paul's show today. Rob, thank you for doing that. Me and Paul D on Bombers Game Mike. By the way, definitely check him out. He's great at his job. We did a dual stream as that pitch is high and outside, and the count is 3-1. We did a dual stream for the All Star game, and it was pretty amazing. Pizza Squad, Jolly, can you make me a mod? Sorry for asking. Pizza Squad, the rule is if you show up more than once, then you get the mod. So if you come back tomorrow or any day, then definitely. As look, I'll always be open to giving people mods. As the 3-1 pitch is a high fly ball to right centre field by Drew Gilbert. The centre fielder, Luke Rayleigh, will make the catch wearing his sunglasses for out number 1. But Pizza Hut, all right, you know what? I actually trust you, so I'm going to do it now. You know what, Pizza Hut? Certain people, you get the vibe. I actually really trust you, so I will go ahead and do that for you now. As long as you don't do anything stupid, of course, you can be a moderator. I always like to moderate people, not for them to block people, but for them to be recognised for their support of the channel. And that's how I kind of use the moderator system. Is that pitch is low to Daniel Suzak, and it's 1-0. As Insane, you just gave Zim another mod lol. Insane, I did. As there's a ground ball. That one is caught by the third baseman, JP Crawford, for out number 2. Suzak hit that ball hard, but right at JP Crawford, the third baseman, for the second out. As Pizza Hut, Pizza Squad, called you Pizza Hut then, my God. Pizza Squad, if you do come back regularly, you will meet a guy called Zim. I'm sure you two will get along. As, no, I just want to show support to you guys. Thank you for hitting that like and subscribe button and helping us try and get to 200 subscribers. As that pitch to Luis Ariz is down inside, and it's 1-0. Luis Ariz leads baseball the last 4 years in batting average, and it ain't close. By the way, if you're not watching the broadcast, who is the second highest batting average since 2022? That pitch is high, and it's 2-0. Try and have a guess who it is, because I know some of you watch the broadcast as well, so don't spoil it. As I know, I'm sorry, Pizza Squad, I did call you Pizza Hut. As Ariz hits a foul ball and it counts 2-1. Catch it in the crowd, baby. As Pizza Squad, I tell you what, I'm a lucky fan. I got to catch a foul ball. I've only been to 6 games in my lifetime, but I have actually caught a foul ball before. As Insane, very suspicious that he asked for the mod right away. That's all good. As Fourth and Fiction, welcome. I've not seen you before. As there's a close pitch called a ball, and it's 3-1 to Luis Ariz. As Guatan, it's not Yandy Diaz. That's not a bad guess though. As who am I rooting for? I am wearing the jersey right now. The San Francisco Giants. Fourth and Fiction, let me know who you are rooting for. As Ariz is going to walk here with 2 outs. That will bring up Bryce Eldridge. Let's see if he can do some damage. As Insane, I know what you're like, Insane. You're definitely of the cheeky nature. As I don't like that I said that. That made you sound like a kid. As Anthony, Bryan Woo probably doesn't want to face Ariz or Eldridge again. Anthony, you are right. They are definitely a thorn in his side. Eldridge is 2 for 2 today as he takes low, and it's 1-0. And I tell you what's made Bryce so successful is that he's got ahead in the count, and he's ahead again here. Insane, you're all good. I'm not even going to get into it. As the 1-0 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is going to be a called strike, a slider, a tight spiral slider there at 88 miles an hour in there. As Fourth and Fiction, hi, I've just started my YouTube channel. I'm a Seattle fan, but I support the fellow sports creator. Fourth and Fiction, I will check out your channel after the stream, definitely. And hit subscribe. That pitch is inside to Bryce Eldridge, and it's 2-1. As Pizza Squad, I'll be live for the Giants and Mariners tomorrow. So basically, I do the Giants every day, and then when they're on an off day, I do every other team. As that pitch is high and outside, and it's 3-1 here. Bryan Woo in danger of walking both Ariz and Eldridge. So that's how it goes. And then the playoffs, we will be doing almost every playoff game. I can't promise every playoff game, but I will try and do as many as I can. So by the way, guys, make sure to go and check out Fourth and Fiction and hit that subscribe button. I like to help out fellow creators. Whatever I can do to support anyone. Always, if you're a fellow creator, you want me to check you out, please leave a message in the chat, as there's a pitch down inside, and that is a walk. And there'll be runners at first and second for Casey Schmidt. As Pizza Squad, what time is the game tomorrow for you? The game tomorrow for me, I believe it's an 8 o'clock start. It's a 9:10 start for me. It's a 1:10 start on the West Coast, a 4:10 start on the East Coast. As Spencer need a 2-out hit here with runners in scoring position. Abso-freaking-lutely, Spencer. As fourth in fiction, I apologize about how bad your offense has been as well. Your offense has been not pretty good this series. For your sake, hopefully they turn it around. For all the Giants fans' sakes, I hope they continue struggling. But it's all good banter. Any baseball fans, welcome. Whether you're a Yankees fan like Pizza Squad or you're sadly a Dodgers fan, you are welcome in the chat. You just there you may get some strays. Catch a stray from some of the chat. As all right, Spencer. I won't speak for the whole batter. I'm only joking. That's a joke. I will. As the pitch here to Casey Schmidt is fouled out of play. And it's 0-1. Casey is 0 for 2 today. Bryan Woo is at 74 pitches. We will see if he can get through this inning without giving up any more runs. 1-0 Giants. The top of the fifth. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. The 0-1 pitch to Casey is down and outside. And it's 1-1. Spencer, I definitely drink some things a lot. I am proper bad. As by the way, Pizza Squad, what's the deal on the Yankees? Are they doing a doubleheader tomorrow? Let me know. As he pitched to Casey is a weak ground ball to the third baseman Crawford. Crawford is in a rundown with a rise, and they have a stare off. We've got a stare off here. This is funny. As that was really funny. A rise and JP Crawford. Crawford had the ball standing in front of third. A rise was here, and they were staring off at each other, jockeying. Almost like if you guys know fencing. It was like fencing. They were staring at each other as the play was made to end the inning. As we go to the bottom of the fifth, it is 1-0 Giants after 4.5. I tell you what, that was an entertaining play there. As Juice, it's called a pickle. All right, Juice. The next time I'll call it a pickle. I didn't know it was called a pickle. I know you kind of call it, it's caught in a rundown. As insane, a right should have dived for the bag. As Pizza Squad, can you please broadcast the New York Yankees game tomorrow? Either one, if you can. It's all right. They are playing the Dodgers tomorrow. Pizza Squad, I tell you what, let me see what time they're on. As the Yankees are having a doubleheader. As Scott, what the F was that, lol? Scott, Giants baseball, hashtag nothing like it. As yeah, it's a doubleheader. I would have liked a rise to a die for that one, definitely. I'm just looking. The Yankees tomorrow, what time do they play? If they play during the Giants game, Pizza Squad, then I won't. If they're after the Giants game, I will do it. Because the game one is, I tell you what, I may be able to do Dodgers-Yankees. If other people want to see Dodgers-Yankees, let me know. Although I will say, Pizza Squad, there are some good channels for that as well. It's fourth in fiction. The main series I'm working on is if the MLB was scripted, inspired by Tom Grossi. Well, fourth in fiction, I do love Tom Grossi. I will definitely check that out. That sounds pretty cool. As oh, what happened? No, there we go. As insane. I believe Pizza Squad's a Yankees fan. That's why he's asking. As Bob, you said 4, but that's your time, Bob. As welcome back, Bob. It's 12:35 Eastern time, Anthony says. I'll think about it, Pizza Squad. I can't make any promises. As Scott, I'm surprised you don't want to watch the final tomorrow. Don't get me started on the World Cup, please. I'm still mad. Today's game just made it worse because we beat the French. It's like, why did we not turn up? As dilated music, Liam. Dilated. What music do you want? As I thought England was in the final, lol. Insane. Go and do one. There's a call strike to Josh Naylor. I tell you what, the Mariners, they are not very good at their challenges because that pitch was high. And it's 0-1. Naylor is 0 for 1 today. And Spencer, the French were a quite a good team until they met the mighty English. There's a ground ball. That one is going to be to Devers. Devers will call off Logan Webb. Again, he says, I've got it. As he steps on the first base bag for out number 1. As Insane, didn't they hold on to the lead against Argentina? Yeah, Insane. Your TV must have turned off after 80 minutes. We did. I think FIFA, they just put Argentina through into the final, which is why everyone is complaining. As Dilated, that damn song you have, Liam. Which damn song, Dilated? The intro song, the home run song, the 7th inning stretch song. Let me know. As the pitch is going to be a swing and a miss by Cal Raleigh, and the count is 0-1. Cal Raleigh is 0 for 1, batting 167 after, in my opinion, he should have been the MVP last year. Pizza Squad, I don't know. You probably think Aaron Judge should have won MVP. I would have voted for Cal Raleigh, as the 0-1 pitch is a close pitch, just low, a changeup at 87 miles an hour, and that will even the count at 1-1. As Jolly, tonight I'm rooting for the Giants, and can you teach me the Giants chant? Pizza Squad, the Giants chant, it goes, nothing like it. As that's a pitch down and inside, and it's 2-1 to Cal Raleigh, the catcher. Yep, Pizza Squad, that's all you have to do. Nothing like it, nothing like it. That's the Giants chant. As Dilated, the upbeat one, all right, you don't know. It's insane, they must have Liam. As there's a close pitch, he almost hit Cal Raleigh. He's saying, is he saying it hit him? Let's see. It would be 3-1. Maybe it did hit him. Yep, Cal Raleigh's hit by a pitch here with 1 out. As Rob, you need to delete that. The big slumper. As that must have grazed the shin. He pointed to the umpire straight away, saying he got hit. I didn't see it, so it says it did hit him. So a runner at first. As a Gubertown, I think the only argument against Judge last year was voter fatigue. Gubertown, my thinking was it was just so impressive about a catcher doing it. As at the end of the inning, Dilated, I'll play the song. As there's a little bloop to the second baseman, Arise. Arise will make the catch for out number 2. As, all right, Scott, calm down. It did. My eyesight's shocking. Why do you think I wear glasses? As Anthony says, grazed his shin. As it did hit him. No controversy there. So it's a 1-0 game. Luke Raley is now the batter. He is having a rough series and a rough year, it must be said. As the pitch to him is a called strike, a sweeper at 85 miles an hour. And it's 0-1. Dilated, it's not the Boom Boom Baseball song, right? If I got that right. If it is, then let me know. As Scott, this offense hasn't done... Okay, Scott, they have not. As he pitched to Cal Raleigh, to Luke Raley, is found out of play, and it's 0-2. Dilated, though, I am getting a little bit confused, because I got the intro song, I got the home run song, I've got the 7th inning stretch, which is definitely not, the Bryce Eldridge song, I've got the ending song. They're all the songs I've got. As it is Boom Boom Baseball. All right. As that pitch is low and it's 1-2. Dilated. I'll play that for you, even though there's not been a home run hit. Although we'll see what Luke Raley does. As Pizza Squad, what do you think happens at the trade deadline? I actually think the Yankees are going to trade for Giants second baseman all-star Luis Ariz. I think you're going to see some big trades at this deadline as teams try and maximize opportunities before maybe a lockout next season. As that pitch is fouled out of play and the count is 1-2. I could be wrong. It could be a nothing burger of a deadline. I hope I'm wrong though. As Pizza Squad, let me know, what do you think happens at the trade deadline tomorrow? Not tomorrow. The trade deadline's not tomorrow. August 3rd, Pizza Squad, as that pitch is low, a change up at 85 miles an hour in the dirt, and the count is 2-2. Luke Raley, I tell you what, I don't like Luke Raley. He is known for sticking his elbow out and trying to get hit by a pitch. As Logan Webb, he's at 61 pitches so far. As there's 1 second left on the pitch clock as he fires. There's a ground ball to Luis Ariz. Ariz will field it. He will fire it over to Devers to end the inning as we go to the top of the 6th. It's 1-0 Giants here. As Juice, you want Devers to New York. Juice, I don't think it's going to happen. If there was a team, I would probably pick New York, though. As Pizza Squad says, me too, Jolly. And I think the Yankees trade for Hunter Goodman on the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll see. He's a very good catcher in Coors Field. As there's no home run hit, but Dilated, since you wanted the song, I'll play the song because you asked for it.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
There you go, Dilated. There's the song. Normally it's for a home run hit, but because you wanted it, I won't do that all the time. But look, I do want to make you guys as happy as possible. So there you go. It's Pizza Squad. No, I don't want Devers. You don't want Devers. Pizza Squad. Why not? He's the best hitter in the game. You should always want Rafi Devers. As underdogs on Torp. What's Dilated? What's Torp? Total W. I don't know what that is. I'm an idiot. As a duo for the Giants this inning will be. Let me get that up. Duo will be Rafi Devers. Speak of the devil. Let's hope he gets a home run. Elliot Ramos and then Jung Hoo Lee. As insane, Devers wants pizza. I can tell you that. We're not talking about pizza squad either. We're talking about actual food. As Dilated says, "Oh my god," laughing my ass off. He's gonna read out what top means. Top. Oh, I got you, Dilated. As let's see what Rafi Devers does. I'm calling a Devers bomb. As Pizza Squad, Devers is going to be the next Stanton, gets a cash trade and doesn't return for 5 months. I tell you what, while Devers, he's not lived up to expectations, the one thing I will say is he's always available. As right, here's Rafi Devers. Devers is 0 for 2 today. He will swing and miss at the first pitch. A four-seam fastball on the outside corner, and the count is 0-1. Pizza Squad, what are your opinions on the Giants? And be honest. What do you actually think about the Giants? I want to hear your honesty. So 0-1 to Rafi Devers. Devers banged 245, 19 home runs, 52 RBIs, and I missed what the OPS was there as it went off the screen. As the 0-1 pitch to Devers is fouled out of play. A slider on the outside corner at 88 miles an hour. As Scott, yes, Pizza Squad, especially if you tempt him with a Twinkie waiting for him at first base. Exactly. If you tell Devers, you'll get a brisket sandwich. Then he will hit a home run. As that pitch is high, and it's 1-2, a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Devers, he's actually been one of the best hitters in baseball this past month, in fairness to him. As the 1-2 pitch by Bryan Woo is going to be high and outside, and the count is 2-2. As Dilated says, wow, commentators. All right, I apologize. Sending a big contract to the Bay Area. And by the way, if you could hit that like button, we are 4 away from the goal of 20 likes. As Devers will hit a high fly ball down the third base line. That ball is out of play, and the count remains at 2-2. Randy Arozarena tried to give him the best chase as he could. As I'd feel disrespected as a player hearing that. You know what, Dilated? Look, Devers makes $40,000 per at bat. I'm sure he's just fine. As it's 2-2 then to Devers. As we are actually going to get a an umpire visit here. And why are we getting an umpire visit? As Insane says, is it gone? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a home run. No freaking way. It's a home run, everybody. I can't believe it. It's a home run. I thought it was a foul ball. That's out of here. Home run, Rafi Devers. And the Giants are up 2-0. I thought it was foul. Devers is trotting around the bases. It is out of here. Devers is the first Giant to reach 20 home runs. I mean, the broadcast showed that like it went way in the crowd. Dilated, you got the song for real now. We actually get to play the real Boom Boom Baseball song. 2-0 Giants.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
That may be the weirdest home run I have ever seen. The camera panned all the way into the crowd. I thought, all right, it's a foul ball. No, it snuck in just in front of the foul pole as Ramos will take a called strike on the inside corner and the Giants double their lead. You know, you see, Pizza, that's why you should want Rafi Devers, a 339-foot home run. As Kevin, I did call it, as there's a high fly ball foul by Elliot Ramos, and it's 0-2. As Juicy's on his way to the Bronx, Gubert Tampa's lull, and saying Devers heard food and locked in. That is the weirdest home run I've ever seen. I thought it was a routine foul ball, and it's a home run. So the Giants go at 2-0 there. Boom, boom, baseball comes out dilated. As Ramos will swing and miss there, he goes down swinging. So the Giants double their lead here in the top of the 6th. That is one of the most bizarre plays I've ever called. Dilated. Yeah, the cameraman completely lost that ball, so it fooled me. As Anthony, I don't know why it took the umpires to talk about it unless they lost the ball. I certainly lost the ball, and insane. Why would we want rentals, Pizza? As I'll read Pizza's comment after this pitch. So here's Jung-Hoo Lee. Jung-Hoo Lee will take a called strike, a 4-seam fastball, and the count is 0-1. Pizza Squad said, the Giants need a centre fielder. They could trade for Trent Grisham for Luis Ariz, and you can take Jazz Chisholm Jr. The Giants just need better coaching staff, in your opinion. I thought Jazz Chisholm Jr. was meant to be good. Is he having that bad a year? As that pitch is in the dirt, and it evens the count at 1-1. But Pizza Squad, I want prospects for Luis Ariz. If I'm being honest, I want as many prospects as possible. As the pitch to Jung-Hoo Lee is going to be a close pitch, called a strike, a changeup at 90 miles an hour, and the count is 1-2. I gotta say, that may be my worst home run call ever, because I said it was a foul ball, and it was actually a home run. As the 1-2 pitch to Lee is a swing and a miss at a wild pitch in the dirt. Wow, Lee strikes out for the second time today. You do not see that from Jung-Hoo very often. As Anthony, you'd take Trent Grisham and Jazz Chisholm for Devers. Gone. Anthony, I get what you mean just for the contract. Pizza Squad did include Luis Ariz, though. That was my one pushback. As Pizza Squad, he always performs good in the summer, and you could take Elmer Rodriguez and Carlos Lagrange. As Adames will hit a high fly ball down the first base line. That ball will enter the crowd this time, and it's a foul ball. As, yeah, Pizza Squad will take that if you include Willie Adames as well. Let's just do long, big contracts to the Yankees, and we'll take the shorter contracts, if you like. As, yep, there's the Ichiro sign right there. Number 51. One of the best players in baseball history. One of the smartest players you will ever see at Oracle Park as well, to prevent the Giants from winning in extra innings when he faked the ball to catch it. And it worked in San Francisco. As it's 0-1 to Adames. Bryan Woo will fire the pitch high, and it's 1-1. That was the 90th pitch of the game by Bryan Woo. As 50 seasons. So is this the 50th season of Mariners baseball? I did not know that. As it's 1-1 to Willie Adames. He will take down outside, and it's 2-1. Adames went deep yesterday with people on base for a grand slam. We will see what he does today. He's over 2 so far. Can he go deep? As I will answer that after this pitch, Pizza. As Adames hits a high drive to right field. That ball is out of here. Willie Adames with a home run. His 16th of the year. The Giants hit 2 home runs this inning as they go up 3-0. That's what I'm talking about. He used opposite field brilliantly. For the second time this inning, it's boom, boom, baseball, baby. 3-0 Giants.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High coming back.
As Pizza Squad, I gotta say Willie Adames is my favourite player. No, I'm only joking. My favourite player is Bryce Eldridge. It has to be Bryce Eldridge. He's 21. He's a superstar. That's my favourite player. As 3-0 Giants, as they look to win 4 in a row for the first time all season. As second half of Adames is happening. I mean, I tell you what, it is definitely happening so far, as Gilbert will take the first pitch for a called strike, and it's 0-1. I tell you what, I'm loving the baseball I'm watching for the Giants out of the All Star break so far. Good pitching, good hitting. I like it, as this will be Bryan Woo's final inning, as Gilbert will swing and miss at a high pitch, and it's 0-2. As Anthony Gubert, he hits most of his home runs on the road. Gubert Town, because of the Triples Alley, Willie Adames is not built for San Francisco. That pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. But hey, as Pizza Squad put, get the alarms out. Home run Giants. They are winning 3-0. And Dilated, we had no boom boom baseball ever since you told me to play this song. We've got 2 home runs as the 1-2 pitch to Gilbert is foul down third base line, and the count remains 1-2. Insane. It's 3-0, and it's a Giants bullpen. Come on, Insane. You know better than anyone. Do not jinx the Giants right now. As please though, can we win 4 in a row for the first time all year? And then tomorrow we can go for our first sweep all year, as the 1-2 pitch to Gilbert is high, and it's evens to count at 2-2. 3-0 Giants. Adames and Devers, everyone's favourite players, have gone deep this inning. As I know, Insane. As Scott, you know what? I got a feeling. Woo! As there's a weak ground ball by Drew Gilbert, and it's misplayed by JP Crawford, as Gilbert is going to be safe. That should be another error by JP Crawford, as it was left for Emerson, the shortstop. What is going on with the Mariners defense? Oh my lord. It was a weak ground ball. JP Crawford, the third baseman, comes charging in. As you can see there, he doesn't get to it, and the shortstop goes, oh shit, I must get to the ball. And then by the time he does, his throw over to first base is not in time. As I tell you what, it's close. Are we going to get a manager challenge here? That is close. As Gubert Town, don't let the Giants get hot. I don't know if they will, but if they do, Gubert Town, it will be a lot of fun. As Pizza Squad, Giants, 2 home runs in 1 inning, 3-0 Giants. Pizza Squad, you joined in at a good time. As calling the fields overturned, the runner is out. Well, there you go. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. The Mariners did challenge, and they were successful. As I gotta say, it did look out on the replay. As we do at the end of every inning, when the Giants go deep, it's not bye-bye, baby. It's boom, boom, baseball here on Jolly Good Takes. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do, as we try and get to 200.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Dilated. I love the Black Eyed Peas. I think they're great. I'll tell you what, guys, the Boom Boom Baseball may be my greatest ever song. Out of all the songs I ever come up with, Boom Boom Baseball may be the top of the pile. As Anthony, Bryan Woo, not bad, but 0 help behind him. I tell you what, he's not lost at home this season. If the Giants can win today, that'll be pretty good. As I saw someone said, Scott said, this team is crap. How are they 500? Scott, their pitching is just so elite that that's how they're 500. They have got to get guys going. Cal Raleigh, Julio Rodriguez have got to get going and start to carry this team. But they can get going after this series, as the Giants are winning 3-0. Insane. This Mariners offense reminds me of the Giants-Yankees series to begin the year. Insane. I have been thinking about that actually all day. I thought, what if the Giants do get 2 shutouts in a row? Insane. Great minds think alike, they say. As due up for the Mariners in the bottom of the 6th will be Cole Emerson, followed by J.P. Crawford, and then Julio Rodriguez will be batting 3rd. Julio Rodriguez, he's a second half player as well. Right now, Willie Adames is trumping him. As Tribe, what's up, Tribe? Good to see you again. Tribe, I did see you in the stream right at the very end of yesterday's stream, but I just logged off. So, how are you, Tribe? I hope you had a great week, and I hope you're having a great weekend. Jolly, I think this would be our first 4-game winning streak all year. Tribe, you are correct. This would be the Giants' first 4-game winning streak this season. The Giants are the only team not to win 4 games in a row. They're the only team not with a sweep as well. As dilated, yes, they did. There's a high fly ball to Devers. Devers will make the catch for round number 1 and a 1-pitch out. Colton Emerson goes down. As, I tell you what, I mean, Logan Webb is doing great here. As 4th and Fiction, I forgot what it feels like to have an offense. 4th and Fiction, you and me both, the Giants at the start of the season, they were by far the worst offense in baseball. It's not that great when your offense scores 0. As, I know, insane. As there is a pitch down and inside to J.P. Crawford at the top of the Mariners lineup, and the count is 1-0. Pizza Squad, didn't the Giants have no defense when we played you? Yes, in Pizza Squad, you are correct. It's like we've passed that on to the Mariners this series, as that pitch is outside, and the count is 2-0. It's a little bit weird. The first series of the season, the Giants got dominated by the Yankees, and they couldn't score. Right now, the first series after the All Star break, the Giants are dominating the Mariners. As Anthony, they definitely can. As there's a cool strike with the sinker on the outside corner, a 92-mile-an-hour sinker, and the count is 2-1. Logan Webb has 65 pitches so far, as insane. I think the Mariners' offense is so bad that it's literally impossible. As there's a ground ball to Arise. Arise fired over to Devers for out number 2. I tell you what, right now their offense is putrid. They are not doing anything. Logan Webb has only given up 1 hit all game, and that was a bloop opposite field hit. As Pizza Squad, Giants are playing the old Giants. Exactly. You said it better than me. So, 2 out, 6 inning. Logan Webb has 67 pitches. I apologize if you don't like that meme. As here's Julio. Julio will foul that pitch off, and the count is 0-1. 3-0 Giants. The Giants have 1 challenge remaining. The Mariners have 2 challenges remaining. As Julio Rodriguez is batting .257 this season, it's an 0-2 today. 0-1 pitch to him is a swing and a miss at a 4-seam fastball, and the count is 0-2. Julio, I mean, he has looked horrid today. No offense to any Mariners fans out there. By the way, 4th and Fiction, why was Julio not playing yesterday? Do you know? A 0-2 pitch to Rodriguez is a ground ball to the shortstop, Willie Adames. Adames will fire it across the diamond. Logan Webb with a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the 7th. The Giants are winning 3-0. Logan Webb is pitching a Webb gem today. As I almost choked to death then. I was about to have a choking to death fit there, but we're all good. As, all right, Pizza Squad, that's all fine, as there's no outs at the top of the 7. As, 4th and Fiction, he got a concussion about 2 weeks ago versus the Angels. I did not see that. Thank you for letting me know, 4th and Fiction. So that's why Julio Rodriguez probably did not play the first game. You got to get through that blah 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 blah. You got to get that. Oh, also, what film is that from? Blah 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 blah. You got to get through that concussion protocol. As yes, Spencer, the 7th inning. As my God, Giants winning 3-0. We finally watching good baseball here on Jolly Good Takes for once. It's a miracle. As we will see if the Giants bullpen have to come in the game. Let's hope they don't even have to come in the game. If they do, let's hope they can hold on, unless you are a Mariners fan in the chat. As due up for the Giants in the inning will be newly acquired goatee Daniel Suzak, Luis Ariz, and my favourite player, Bryce frickin' Eldridge. As fourth and fiction, what is going on with your offense? I mean, this is so bad. I thought the Mariners were a good team. Lots of people thought you were going to make the World Series this season, and it's just been shocking. Now, look, if Cal Raleigh, Julio, they get it going together, you're still going to have the elite pitching. You can always make a run. But I'm shocked. The Mariners, they could be 3 games under 500 if they lose today. As Scott, notice you changed the date format in your thumbnail for you Americans. Yes, Scott, I did change the date for the American style. Zim was telling me it should be the other way around. So since we have more Americans, I thought let me change the date format because it makes sense. To me, it looks weird, but for you guys, it makes sense. As the new pitcher for the Mariners will be Spear. Spear is a lefty. He's got a 2.22 ERA. One thing I will tell you, fourth and fiction, your bullpen is a lot better than the Giants, as he's 1-2 this season as well, as he will face Daniel Suzak. Suzak will swing over the top of that slider, and the count is 0-1. As Pizza Squad, Jolly, I'm going to join back tomorrow. I have to go. See ya. Don't give up and try your hardest, Jolly. Peace out. See you all tomorrow. All right, Pizza Squad. I probably won't be live for the Dodgers games. The timing don't work out great just because of the World Cup final. But I will be live for the Giants. So and shout out for joining and chatting in, Pizza Squad. And good luck in the double header tomorrow. As Insane says, dude, if we go 500, I'm going to lose it. As Suzak hits a line drive to left field, that one is a foul ball. And the count is 1-2. Our offense can make any pitching staff look elite. Trust me. It's unbelievable. As Juice, they won't sniff 500. Juice, at least we're winning the battle of the basement. And I saw your comment before the stream as well, Juice. Look, Logan Webb, he's actually turned up today. That's good to see. As, yeah, bye-bye, boom, boom, baseball. Take care, as there's a swing and miss by Suzak. He goes down on strikes for out number 1. So 1 away here. As Anthony, Jacob Bresnahan, 5 innings, 4 hits, no walks, 7 strikeouts. In line for his 3rd win. All right. One of the top pitch, probably the 2nd best pitcher in the Giants farm system behind Jackson Flora. As they're just showing some sleeper picks there. The Red Sox are the hottest team in baseball. That pitch is fouled off by Luis Ariz, and it's 0-1. Insane. This run is making me nervous that we are going to stand pat at the deadline and then go 500 again. That would be the worst thing to happen to this franchise. Insane. I think they're definitely going to sell. It's a seller's market. As the 0-1 pitch to Luis Ariz is a ground ball to the 3rd baseman, Crawford. Crawford will underarm throw it to Josh Naylor at first base for out number 2. Scott, that's what us fans do. That's why what's fans short for fanatics. Because we go high, we go low. And I tell you what, this is a pretty good start since the All Star Break. It's Dodger Empire. Hey, everyone. Welcome back, Dodger Empire. How are you? Your Dodgers game got postponed today, I saw. As you just missed a Yankees fan, actually. As Bryce Eldridge takes a pitch low, and it's 1-0. Eldridge, he is 2 for 2 today with a walk. He is yet to be retired. I hope you had a great weekend as well, Dodger Empire, and to everyone watching the stream. As the 1-0 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is a big swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Bryce chased a slider there. Spear, the lefty, he is going to be a tough matchup on Bryce Eldridge, who is also a lefty. As dilated, the turnaround Red Sox are having is what is up the Giants fans hope for. Exactly. As Eldridge, it's a high fly ball to centre field. That ball will be caught by Luke Raley to end the inning as we go to the bottom of the 7th. And on this Saturday edition of Giants Baseball, it's time to play the 7th inning stretch song here. Sing along with us. Root for your team on Jolly Good Takes. And if you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do, as we are on the road to that looked wrong then. We're on the road to 200 subscribers. 7th inning stretch as Stephen Clough. Hale went for a walk in Mountain View. Just wanted a friendly voice along. All right, Stephen, I'll be back in like a minute after the 7th inning stretch. Hope you stick around and good to meet you. Where are you from and who do you support? Let me know. All right, and we are back for the bottom of the 7th inning. Logan Webb is facing Dominic Canzone as the pitch is a swing miss at a changeup, and it's 0-1. 4th in fiction, I've got you. It's pronounced Spire. I've got you. Spire. 4th in fiction. As Stephen Clough, I also realised I'm an idiot. As there's a ground ball foul, and the count's 0-2. You went for a walk in Mountain View. I got you. Just wanted a friendly voice to listen to. As Giants fan in the Bay Area. All right, great. That's great to hear. I'll tell you what do you make of the Giants after the All Star break? They're doing pretty good. I got to say so. As welcome to the stream as well. Any baseball fans are welcome, but we are slightly Giants biased, as there's a ground ball to Arise. We'll fire it over to the first baseman, Rafi Devers, for out number 1. So 1 down here, as I tell you what, Webb is pitching beautifully today. Almost as beautiful as Stephen Clough's walk. As also, by the way, if I ever say you're new and you're not new, just don't call me up on that. I do apologise if I forget you. As rested bats looked good, pitcher needs to step up in the second half. Exactly, Stephen. And right now, as that pitch is fouled off by Randy Arozarena, and it's 0-1. The bats and the pitching is delivering to begin the second half. Please keep it up, as the Giants are looking to win 4 games in a row for the first time all season. As Spencer says, please like and sub if you haven't already. Yes, please do. As there's a called strike, a cutter at 90 miles an hour. And the count is 0-2 as we are trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of the month. Randy Arozarena, he's banged 261, 11 home runs, 45 RBIs as the 0-2 pitch to him is in the dirt, a sweeper at 85 miles an hour. And the count is 1-2. Yep, Spencer, 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Webb, just 76 pitches. I mean, he's got at least 25 pitches more in him, unless he starts to, pitch bad. So he could be in for a potential complete game alert, as that pitch is outside, and that will even the count at 2-2. Logan Webb, He had a rough June. This is he had a rough July and a rough May. This is the June Logan Webb we are seeing today. As there's a ground ball foul, and actually that bounced off the dirt and hit Daniel Suzak, and his face mask came flying off. Let's hope Daniel Suzak is okay. It looks like he is, as we he's gonna put the mask back on, and we are ready. As that actually missed the mask. Wow. It kind of hit the neck. That's not good. That looks painful. As the 2-2 pitch to Randy Arozarena is high, and it will be a full count. Logan Webb, how many walks has Logan Webb issued today? Just looking here, Logan Webb, no walks. Let's see if he gives up his first walk or he makes the batter, Randy Arozarena, put the ball in play as the 3-2 pitch actually hits Randy Arozarena. And, well, I mean, if you're not going to walk him, hitting him is basically the same thing. And that is actually the second batter Logan Webb's hit. So I see what you're doing, Logan Webb. And the other one came in a 3-ball count as well. If you can't, if you don't want the walk stat to go up, just do a hit by pitch. But I don't like that. You have got to throw a strike down the middle. As Juice just hoping for a few consecutive wins, not dreaming about something so arcane as finishing 500 without pitching or leadership. Juice, I just want to watch good baseball. I want to watch young players succeed. I want to watch good baseball. You know what? And I like watching other teams as well. Yes, I'm a Giants fan, but I'm a baseball fan first. So I like watching all baseball teams as well. There's a few teams I won't watch, but most baseball teams. As the pitch to Josh Naylor is a close pitch. It's called a ball, and the count is 1-0. And Logan Webb, let's lock in. Logan Webb, focus. Focus for us. Get back in the strike zone. Cannot be walking people when you've got a 3-run lead. As the pitch to Josh Naylor is in the dirt, and it's 2-0. Suzak, I want Suzak to come out. Right now, I'll be telling Daniel Suzak, come out. I want a mound visit. Just want to recoup my thoughts here. As right, there's no way Randy Arozarena is going to try and steal second base. As Randy has led the league in hit by pitches. As the 2-0 pitch is outside, 3-0. Logan, this is what annoys me with the Giants right now. Why is why are they not coming to make a mound visit? As insane, throw strike. But fourth and fiction, some players, they just get hit by pitches more, and it's weird. Casey Schmidt on the Giants, he's the same thing. As that's a 4-pitch walk. Now the mound visit comes, as there'll be runners at first and second. It's a bit too late for me. You've got to realise, as Connor, should I bet it won't go over 6.5 runs? Connor, I'm not a gambling expert. If you want, Connor, I can run a poll and see what the majority of the chat says. I think there's still runs in this game. I would probably bet the under if I had to hedge, but I could see it. You're coming to us at a time when the Mariners have their biggest threat of the game right now. Runners at first and second. But I'll do a poll for you to see what the majority of the chat does. As because why not? Then you can get a good feel. As Spencer, need a double play here. Stephen, you yeah, us Giants fans, definitely. As I did run a little poll, if you guys want to answer it. It's over under 6.5 runs in this game. As there's a foul ball by Cal Raleigh, and the count is 0-1. I mean, if there's a 3-run home run right now, then there's going to guarantee be over 6.5 runs because one team has to win the game. There's no ties in baseball, unlike soccer. 0-1 count then to Cal Raleigh. Logan Webb at 85 pitches. He will fire. There's a ground ball off his foot foul. And Cal Raleigh, he looks in a bit of pain here. Let's hope Cal Raleigh is fine as he is slow to get up. That ball was fouled. Ooh, right off the inside of the big toe. That looks pretty painful. As Connor, I don't know if you're still in there, Connor, but I'll end the poll now. I don't want to keep it up there for too long, but the poll results, everyone's going under, Connor. So there you go. That's the feeling from everyone in the chat. They've got under 6.5 runs being scored. As Fourth and Fiction says, trust me in the Mariners offense. As there's another foul ball, and the count remains 0-2. The Mariners offense will let you down in any way. Well, Fourth and Fiction, it's kind of the same with the Giants bullpen. So it's like a matchup of two evils. Which one will succeed? As you're all good, Connor. I want people to win as much money as they can. There's a high pop-up by Cal Raleigh. This could be trouble. As Schmidt goes back, Schmidt will catch it as he almost collided with Elliot Ramos there. But the catch is made for out number 2. Logan Webb, if he can get through this inning, that would be massive. 2 down here. It's Connor. If you could help us out and help us get to 200 subscribers, that would be amazing. That's our goal by the end of July. We are 22 subscribers away from 200. Shout out to this amazing community. You know, it's 3 a.m. where I am doing this game. There's a cool strike on the inside corner, and the count is 0-1. Here, the batter is Cole Young. As Spencer, that was an unproductive out. I tell you, these games, they get pretty late, but look, I love baseball, and you know, sometimes, as I did have a ball, as there's a high fly ball to right field. This is gonna tie the game, as it's a home run for Cole Young, and the game is tied 3-3, and everything Logan Webb has done has gone in the mud. 3-3. Connor, please tell me you did not bet the under. Oh, sorry. That was a big moan, but the Giants have blown it, and oh, we can never have nice things. Connor, thank the Lord. Insane, you've jinxed it. 3-3. Unbelievable. Logan Webb gives up a 3-run home run. There's a bunt attempt by Luke Raley. For fuck's sake. God damn it. Oh, I was feeling good. That's the first time there's been 2 runners on for the Mariners all game. And of course they hit a home run. Cole Young. As the 0-1 pitch to Raley is in the dirt. And it's 1-1. As Rob, did you say I had a barbecue? Rob, I was going to say I had a beer, not a barbecue. That's what I was going to say. As the web gem's been ruined. I had chicken burgers, actually, Rob. As, thank God Connor didn't bet. There you go. We're a genius over in Jolly Good Takes. As the 1-1 pitch to Raley is inside and it's 2-1. Oh, my God. Connor, I thank the Lord for that. The game now has to go over 6.5. That's what baseball does to you. The Mariners, you know, they look like a bad offense. As there's a swing and a miss, and it counts 2-2. But there we go. I mean, Fourth and Fiction, he said it's the battle of the two evils. Well, the Mariners evil won this one because they scored 3 runs. As Spencer, all right, no need to blame me. As Juice, time to blame the fans. That pitch is fouled, and the count remains 2-2. Rob, why, with a 3-run lead, why are we hitting people and why are we walking people? Because he's fucking stupid. You've got to throw a strike. You can't be walking people. It's so stupid. As Wilson, what's up? Looked like Webb was cruising. He absolutely was. How's your Saturday? That pitch is foul and remains 2-2. He hit a batter, then he walked a batter. You've got a 3-run lead. Don't give 3 base runners, please. As I don't know if Steven's in here, but Steven looks like us Giants fans. The mindset, there's a reason we got the mindset, is that it's a ground ball foul, and this is a long out bat now. And this is a great out bat by Luke Raley, because this is definitely going to take Logan Webb out of the game. As Juice, before this inning, so did I. But nope, turns out he's not. As Wilson, I was hoping the Giants win, England won, not that I cared that much, and the Valkyries won. Well, can't get that, as there's a foul ball and it remains 2-2. How many pitches have been in this at-bat? As who's that? Is that Sam Henches? Yes, Sam Henches is warming up in the bullpen for the Giants. It's dilated. That's why you got to know when to switch pitches. Dilated. I would actually say nothing Tony Vitello did was wrong, but sometimes you get unlucky. As that 2-2 pitch is fouled again. I'll tell you what, you want the longest at-bat in the world. How many pitches is this at-bat? Why is Fox not showing how many pitches this at-bat is? 8 pitches so far in this at-bat. Yeah, insane. This is... No. Juice. Don't even... I'm going to make that word bannable. Eric Miller. As the 2-2 pitch is a foul ball, a ground ball, sorry, to Luis Arias. Hurrah, for God's sake! Luis Arias with an error. He bobbles a routine ground ball. And Luke Raley will reach. What is going on? Luis Arias and Logan Webb have crapped the bed this inning. That is as easy as a ground ball as it gets. It's literally in the heart of Arias' glove. And he just bobbles it. Unbelievable. Logan Webb's day is done. He should have got through 7. He doesn't. On a silly error by Luis Arias. Sam Henches is coming in. As fourth and fiction, you had to take a call. Oh, did you? Did you ever have to take a call? 3-run home run by Cole Young to give the Mariners the lead. And then Luis Arias with a routine ground ball made an error. Brilliant. As Steven stung too many times. Steven this season has been the worst. Normally, it's a little bit later than the 7th inning. Normally, it's either the 8th or the 9th. But my God. And then bad defense. You know, the defense, they've been standing on their feet. And I tell you what, I will say this. Luke Raley, he got rewarded for a brilliant at-bat. It won't go down in the stat sheet, but it's a team at-bat there. As, not now, that's the go-ahead runner, Juice, yep. And dilated, Webb was getting red. Spencer, we are going to... Okay, Spencer. That joke's too old now. That was a last week joke. As Logan Webb burner account rigged. Logan Webb burner account, welcome back. I remember you, Logan Webb burner account. What's going on with Logan Webb that inning? He was doing so good. And then Luis Arias with the error as well. As Scott, there's no way you typed that just before he came in. Scott, that's crazy. I know, Scott, it's crazy. Lol, just as you were typing. My God. Insane. Logan Webb about to go on Twitter. Logan Webb, burner account, you're about to go on Twitter. Ah. It was all looking so good after the All Star break, and now it's just gone to crap. The Giants, they're going for the 4th win in a row. They have not done that this season. As that was good timing, Juice. As Logan Webb burner account, I'll call you LWBA like Juice did. I threw a great pitch and he took steroids to knock it over the fence. Never have used steroids in my life, by the way. Definitely didn't get suspended. Lol, it's just insane trolling. I mean, he definitely didn't use steroids, but it's very unlucky. He did pitch a great game. As the runner goes, Suzak's throw is in time. Daniel Suzak then makes up for the bad defense from Luis Arias as Luke Raley is thrown out at second base. He's staying there at second, but I'm changing it to the top of the 8th. That was out. Oh, they're challenging. We've got a challenge by the Mariners. I thought it was out. I'm going to move on to the top of the 8th. We will see. The Mariners are challenged. The pitch was a ball. Raley tried to steal. I'll tell you what, that's out. I don't care what you say. To me, that's out. I don't care what replay New York wants to look at. It's out. As this is actually a good replay here. It's out. Come on, move on. That one shouldn't even take 5 minutes. That one look you need at that, and it's out. Out. As 4th and fiction, I guess we should have gone over 6.5. Yes, we should have gone over 6.5. It's guaranteed now. What are they doing? It's out. Come on. This is out by a mile. Come on. New York's wasting everyone's time. I'm telling you, this is why on Jolly Good Takes, I try and do it quicker than New York. I've got it as out on the replay review. That's out. Scott, he's not safe. Come on, Scott. He's out. There's no way. If that's safe, then Donald Trump's a female. Like, come on, that is out. Why is he? You know why I hate him as well? I'm sorry, Fourth and Fiction. I hate how he's standing there at second base. He's out. I hate how he's standing there at second base. Call on the field is confirmed. The runner is out. I mean, if they thought that was out, then the replay review must think that Donald Trump's a female. Exactly. Scott Lowe, that was out of left field. I apologize. It was a bit random, but that's all I could think of. I was thinking, what's crazy? And I thought, well, Donald Trump's not a female. We go to the top of the 8th. And why New York took so long at that? That was always out. Juice, I agree with you. What was taking so long? I only needed one look, and I could have told you that was out. Guess I'm quicker than New York, though, as I think most people are. As insane. Did not think we were going to be talking about Trump being a female today. No, I don't know where that came from. That just came out my mouth. As due up for the Giants. Now that this is important, by the way, is going to be Casey Schmidt, Rafi Devers, and Elliot Ramos. And right now, that Rafi Devers home run, it was important because I thought, well, maybe the Giants are going to win this game. Now, we will see here who will win. I mean, Rob, your score prediction, what was it, 6-4? That could happen now, as insane. Liam is probably wearing Meta glasses, and it told him the cool. Insane, definitely. I'll just click this button on the side of my glasses. It's actually why I can do all these games. I don't need a job, because I just click this button, and then it looks at the stock markets and goes, this is what you invest in. This is what you invest in. And that's why I can stay up super late doing these games. No, I'm only joking. They're definitely not Meta glasses. Speaking of glasses, I actually found a spare pair of sunglasses today when I was clearing out a cupboard. And I thought, oh, pretty sweet. So I have got a spare pair of sunglasses as well, which is pretty nice. As we are in between the innings here. Right now, the pitcher for the Mariners is going to be Bizzardo. Bizzardo is a right-handed pitcher. He's 3-2 with a 2.4 ERA in 44 games this season. A 1-2-3 whip. He's 30 years old. If this is a battle of the bullpens now, which I think it is, it could get late for the Giants because their bullpen is one of the worst in baseball. As let's see what Casey can do here. Casey, he's 0 for 3 today, leading off the inning. As the pitch to Casey Schmidt is a called strike, and the count is 0-1. As we are one. By the way, when we hit 180 subscribers, I will do a 180 darts call because that's pretty cool. As Spencer, we are in trouble. Spencer, I agree. As Schmidt will swing and miss that pitch, and it's 0-2 here. Spencer, yep. What's the most important inning? The inning after you score. Let's see if the Giants can bounce back. As Fourth and Fiction, what I've seen from Bizzardo, as there's a fly ball foul, and it remains 0-2, that he gets into traffic and finds absurd ways out of it. All right, Fourth and Fiction, thank you for that knowledge. Let's hope for a little bit of craziness here, and the Giants can actually take the lead. I know you don't want it. As the 0-2 pitch to Casey is a pitch outside, and the count is 1-2. Anthony, boy oh boy, did you miss a lot. Luis Ariz with one of the worst errors you'll see, but a 3-run home run by Cole Young is why this game is tied at 3. As Casey Schmidt, oh, he just got under that pitch. He hits a high fly ball to left field. Rania Rosarena will make the catch for out number 1. I got a little bit carried away there. For a second, I thought that baby was gone. Instead, just the one out. Scott, yeah, always try and find someone to blame. Insane was at fault. He jinxed it. As due up now is Rafi Devers. Devers went deep. Let's see what Devers can do here as he takes a called strike on what was by far the most bizarre home run I've ever called. Because I thought it was definitely out of here. Definitely foul, sorry. As dilated, that was a nice swing. As Devers will have another nice swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Dilated, I did think it was gone. I got a bit carried away. It's insane, my bad. But to be fair, the Mariners looked so ass. Insane. The one thing is, are we really going to shut them out back-to-back days? As Devers will foul that pitch out of play. And the count remains 0-2. Devers, he is the only Giant with 20 home runs. He was the first in the clubhouse. And we will see how many home runs he finishes with as the 0-2 pitch is outside. And it is 1-2. Well, is this game, new question, is this game going to finish or in regulation, or are we going to go to extra innings? I should say not regulation, 9 innings. As Devers takes down outside, and it's 2-2. Scott, those walks will kill you. With a 3-run lead, you can't go and hit a batter and then walk a batter and expect to succeed. As the 2-2 pitch to Devers is a called strike 3 on the inside corner. He will go down looking as there's 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. And it feels like the Mariners have all the momentum right now. As Scott, yeah, that's fine. Juice, Zoink, Scoop, Row, Devers. All right, Juice. So 2 down. Devers goes down looking. And that will bring up Elliot Ramos. Ramos will take the first pitch for a called strike. And the count is 0-1. I tell you what, fourth and fiction. Right now, Bizzardo's looking pretty good to me. As Devers, that was a meatball. As Ramos hits a line drive to right field. That ball is foul. He hit that one pretty good, but it goes foul. And the count will be 0-2. The Giants took a 3-0 lead. The Mariners responded with 3 in the bottom of the 7th. That is how we're at this point. As the 0-2 pitch to Ramos is a ground ball at the middle. That one is going to be an error by Cole Young. And Ramos will reach. As that one, I tell you what, it kind of, it was difficult. It was going to hit the second base bag. Young, who's had an error already in this series, with an error there. Can the Giants take advantage? As insane, the Mariners defense, they have not been very good. As Scott, exactly, it came back over the plate and it froze him. It didn't hit the plate. To me, you've got to make that play. It got in the glove just fine. You've got to hold on to that. As Juice says, Vamos Ramos Gigantes. As Ramos, we're going to get a pinch runner here for Elliot Ramos. Grant McRae, the speedster, is pinch running. Do you like the move? Let me know. I would say 60-40, yes. I like the move. As Lee will take a called strike, a sinker at 95 miles an hour, and it's 0-1. Insane. He did hit a 3-run home run, so he definitely gets a pass. We will see if Grant McRae goes. 0-1 as there's a pickup attempt, and McRae is back safely. That was a close play. McRae just got back. It's Gilbert Town. That's my issue with it. And there's 2 outs in the 8th inning. So it's not like, you know, they've got a lot of opportunities. There's 2 outs. As we're going to get a review here. The Mariners lost their challenge, but they can ask for an umpire review. As Rob, I am sending him as well. And we are getting a review. I think he's just safe. Very close. I think he's just safe. I need another replay on that one, though. For once, I need another replay. Let's see. On this pickup attempt, is McRae out? I can't see from that angle. Fourth and fiction. I remember last season, Game 7, ALCS. Bizzardo gave up 3-run homer in the 7th. We lost by 1. Next day, I told my gym teacher I wanted him off the team. Let's say he's not your favourite player. All right, I got ya. I tell you what, it's close. If anything, that could be out. I think I would lean out. I mean, I don't know if there's enough evidence. It looks like the same time. If Grant McRae gets picked off here, that is not great. It's an umpire review. This is what I hate about baseball. The Mariners just lost their challenge, and now they get a Mariners review. Sorry, they get an umpire review. I don't agree with that. As Scott, I think that one. I think that might be out, but we'll see. Okay, the runner is ruled safe. So the Giants catch a break there. I think that was just out, but maybe not enough evidence. Rob says out. So Giants fans in the chat are saying out as well. I thought it was just out, but look, we will take it. The ruling stays the same. Grant McRae is a lucky, lucky boy. But might as well use that luck and go and take advantage. As dilated, I know you said it's safe. As the runner, does he go there? No, he does not. As there was a pitch out there by the Mariners, and it's 1-1. As dilated, the other one was so obvious for me. That one was not obvious. That was 50-50. As yep, cool, confirmed. Oh, really, Anthony? So there was enough evidence. As Lee hits a weak ground ball to the third baseman Crawford. Crawford will side on, underarm it to the first baseman Naylor. So the challenge does not matter as we go to the bottom of the 8th. It's a 3-3 game at T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Rob, you're going to send him. I agree. They didn't send him. What was the point of getting rid of Elliot Ramos as well? Dilated, I mean, that's all good. That's the thing with these close plays. And dilated, when there's different perspectives, that to me is when you say not enough evidence is too close. We will stick with the original decision when there's a disagreement. They didn't, or they did in this case, although I believe Anthony said call confirmed. So I'm guessing they thought he was out. We will take it though. As again, we're 1 subscriber away from 180. If you haven't hit that subscribe and like button, please do. Our like record is 36, and there's 39 of you in there right now. So if we could break that like record as well, that would be amazing. As Logan Webb is gone. Yes, Logan Webb is gone. Sam Henches was the new pitcher for the Giants. We will see if he stays in the inning. Insane. Come on, Insane and Scott. He did leave in the last inning. You got to be better than that. Keep up. As Rob, why bring him in if you don't let him steal? Rob, nothing like it. The 2026 San Francisco Giants for you. What can I say except you're not welcome? What can I say except you're not welcome? Is Insane. Webb's night isn't over, though. He is scrolling through... Insane. Shall I do a little quick check? Logan Webb, he's got his new account because he did delete his old account, which is crazy. As we will see, due up for the Mariners in this inning will be Colton Emerson, J.P. Crawford, and Julio Rodriguez. All right, Fourth and Fiction, I appreciate it. To be honest, I'd love to hit 180 subscribers while we are on stream, just so I can do 180, because I play darts a lot. As Spencer, Sam Henches is in. Spencer, he was in last inning. What's going on with you guys? He came in last inning. As Scott, exactly. You've lost Ramos if this game goes to extras. As there's a high pop-up by Colton Emerson. This one should be caught in foul territory. It is by Casey Schmidt for out number 1. As Anthony, you're all good. It must have happened when Webb was when you were in the shower. It's dilated. 2 outs. Vitello expected a run from first base off 1 hit. You know what? I think you guys are right. I agree with Gubert Town actually on this one. That said, you know, in the 8th inning, I don't love that, especially in a tied game as well. as there's a pitch high to JP Crawford, and the count is 1-0. Do you call me not an ace? Oh, yeah. Insane. That is what he said. As the 1-0 pitch is a called strike on the outside corner, and the count is 1-1. JP Crawford is 0 for 3 today. Let's see what he can do. As the 1-1 pitch is a called strike. I tell you what, the Mariners, they do not challenge. I would have been challenging that pitch. They do not. Keaton Wynn is in the Giants bullpen. We will see what Keaton Wynn does. As, by the way, we just hit 180 subscribers. Shout out everyone. After this pitch, I will do 180. As the 1-2 pitch to Crawford is outside, and it's 2-2. Thank you for 180 subscribers, and I was waiting to do this. As the darts players would say, I'll do it after this pitch. As the 2-2 pitch to Crawford is outside, and it's a full count. 180. Appreciate all you guys. I'm a big darts fan, so that's a pretty cool number. As Anthony, as that pitch is outside, and that will be a walk. My God, what are the Giants doing and their bullpen? Too many walks right now, and it's costing them. As Anthony said, Insane says, lol, it's a joke. But at the same time, I think it really pisses him off when people say he is not an ace. I agree with that. As Fourth in Fiction, I really appreciate you helping out the channel as much as possible. As Spencer, that's all good. As here's Julio Rodriguez. Whoa, Julio turned on that one. That one looked like it could have been a home run, but it does go in these seats foul, and it's 0-1. I tell you, this is where you don't want to face Julio Rodriguez. This is where it makes you nervous. As Dilated said, same scenario with Cox. It has happened again. Not a good sign for Vitello. Dilated, he did, I believe, Chicago. As there's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2 when they pinch ran for a Jonah Cox. As he's got a he's a 2-3 on a good staff, Juice said. Yeah, watch out. Watch if Logan Webb's in here, watch out, Juice. As the 0-2 pitch is low, and it's 1-2, a curveball at 81 miles an hour. As will Jason Foley come into the game, by the way? I don't know. We'll see if Jason Foley comes into the game. Scott Webb is a solid 2. I'm with you, Scott. I believe he's a solid 2 as well. If he was more consistent, I would say a 1. I just want him to be more consistent. That is a close pitch low, and the counts and 2-2. Rob, yeah, I appreciate you. Smash that like button if you have not already. Anthony, clean 8th inning challenge impossible for anyone not named Joseph Foley. Anthony, absolutely. 2-2 pitch to Julio Rodriguez is a call strike 3 at the bottom of the zone. He taps the helmet straight away for a challenge, but that was a perfect pitch for the second out. The Mariners here will lose their second challenge. So 2 outs for the Giants. They are looking to get to the top of the 9th unscathed. As Dilated, we need Webb in the rotation if we want a solid starting 5. Absolutely Dilated. I mean, he is a good pitcher. And in his in his 2 playoff appearances, he definitely delivered. Just wish I could see him in the playoffs a lot more. Spencer, grab some pie meat. What is that? Sit down. As he pitched to Dominic Canzone is a called strike, a fastball at 96 miles an hour. And the, it's, I thought that was a called strike. It's inside and it's 1-0. My bad. As the 1-0 pitch is going to be a pickoff attempt, so the count will remain 1-0 as JP Crawford is back safely. As, yep, Keaton Wynn is warming up in the Giants bullpen. It's a beautiful day in Seattle. The air quality on the West Coast is nowhere near as bad as it is on the East Coast. As there's a close pitch called a ball, and it's 2-0. 3-3 game, bottom of the 8th, 2-0 count. Sam Henches is the pitcher. Dominic Canzone is the batter. As Bob, who is next for the Giants, as there's a swing and a miss at a fast... Whoa. A fastball at 90 miles an hour. That wasn't a fastball. Fox's graphics wrong. That had some, that looked like a quicker slider. What the hell, Fox? Willie Adamas, Bob. As there's a ground ball up the middle for a base hit to right centre field. JP Crawford is going to get to third. It'll be runners at the corners here for the Mariners with 2 outs. And this is a big inning. Is Keaton Wynn going to come in the game? We will see. Trouble, trouble. The Giants are under pressure. Under pressure. As I believe that's Queen would say. Or Bon Jovi. I believe it's Queen, though. As Wilson, yep. Here comes the wonderful bullpen indeed. As Scott thought you said Calzone for a second. Well, his name is Dominic Canzone. Maybe I did say Calzone. I apologize. As Devin's back. Devin, it was looking so good for the Giants. Logan Webb gave up a 3-run home run in the bottom of the 7th. And right now, the Giants and the Mariners are tied at 3. The Mariners, with runners at the corners, looking to take the lead. Logan Webb burner account. Logan Webb burner account. You have got a 5-7 record. But a lot of people, as Spencer, don't get it started to me. As Scott, Brits have the greatest classic rock bands. We do. I mean, if you want to say the Beatles, Oasis, I know Oasis, that they're more poppy rock, but no, we've got some amazing bands. Bon Jovi, Queen. I mean, I am talking more bands in general, but it's great. As Juice Miller warming up. Juice, don't you dare say Juice. Eric Miller warming up in the. You mean this Eric Miller? Bull City Eric Miller. Please don't say he is. Bob. Cole Young with a 3-run home run in the bottom of the 7th. As Spencer, Bon Jovi's from New Jersey. There you go. I didn't know that. As my bad, guys. I'm too young. I mean, I do like Bon Jovi, but I apologize. If I ever get anything wrong, do correct me, because I am just a young idiot. As yep, Dilated's got it there in the chat. As we are waiting, Keaton Wynn is coming into the game to face Randy Arozarena. Scott the Who. There's so many good bands in the UK. As Dilated, 3 hits for the Mariners, 7 for the Giants. Guns N' Roses. What's the name of that other band? I'm trying to think of the name of that other band. The Rolling Stones, they're good as well. I mean, I don't listen to Oasis is my go-to band. If you want to ask me about Oasis, I love Oasis from Manchester. They're my go-to band. As we are ready here for the bottom of the 8th, as Keaton Wynn is facing Randy Arozarena, as there's a called strike on a high fastball, and the count is 0-1. Are they, Wilson? Well, there you go. I was just naming bands at this point. As Bob, Warriors going to the Summer League Finals. Yes, they are, Bob. As I apologise, Spencer. As there's a close pitch outside, and it's 1-1. As yep, Oasis. Yep, you got it, Scott. Oasis is the 90s. But I still listen to them today. Don't look back in anger. Champagne Supernova, Wonderwall. As the 1-1 pitch is a high fly ball foul. A splitter at 89 miles an hour. And the count is 1-2. Now, Keaton Wynn, his best pitch is that splitter. Now, if you want to know what a splitter is, that is how you throw a splitter. Your fingers is wide apart. And you try and release the ball off the end of your fingers to get that downward movement. As there's a pitch outside. And the count is 2-2. As Spencer, all right. I know why you said that though. As what about the rapper I've never heard of him, Wilson. I'll be honest. Olajide Olatunji. It sounds like KSI, Wilson. As the 2-2 pitch to Randy Arozarena by Keaton Wynn. Oh, for God's sake! Keaton Wynn's just hit Randy Arozarena, and that will load the bases. As all right, Devin, you're all good. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Bloody hell. Bases loaded for the Mariners. No room for error now. As, look, I mean, it's crazy. That's the second time Ranier Rosarena has been hit today. Fourth in fiction, he says Ranier Rosarena's the most hit by pitch hitter in baseball. As you do have to head out. I can still watch you on a separate account, but I won't be able to chat. I'll try to tune in as much as possible, but chat might not always be available. All right, fourth in fiction. I tell you what, you're ending bases loaded with the guy you said always gets hit, getting hit. As Devin, take care. As we are getting a mound visit here, bases loaded, bottom of the 8th inning here in T-Mobile Park, Seattle. Josh Naylor is the battle. As insane, he just made oh, it is KSI Wilson. All right, he just left the sidemen to make these cringe videos of other people instead. I still can't believe he left the sidemen. I thought that was fake. As Bob, I don't know what that was. Yeah, the pen is imploding as usual. Keaton win then. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Josh Naylor. The Giants hit a grand slam yesterday. What will the Mariners do today? As there's a ground ball foul. Ooh, that was a sharp ground ball. As Nicholas Baker, you guys are lucky it's Naylor, unfortunately. Nicholas Baylor, I can see that Mariners hat. Welcome to Jolly Good Takes. I don't like how you've said that. It makes me more nervous, actually, now, Nicholas, that you said that. The reverse jinx as the 0-1 pitch to Josh Naylor is fouled. He took a big hack at that pitch, and the count is 0-2. Nicholas, welcome to the channel. Good to see ya. If you have not hit that like and subscribe, we are trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of July. Appreciate everybody that got me to 180, as I do love darts, so that helps a lot, because I can say 180 if you get that reference. If you don't, I apologize, as Josh Naylor did use a timeout there, as Naylor swings at everything. Kind of like Casey Schmidt, actually, Nicholas, as the 0-2 pitch to Naylor is a splitter at 92 miles an hour in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. As dilated, Naylor has more chemistry with the umps than his teammates. I tell you, you're not wrong. And Wilson, come on, Gigantes. I got the Giants white, the cream home tops on today, even though they are on the road. I thought I'd change it up, as the 1-2 pitch to Josh Naylor is low, and the count is 2-2. Do not walk in the winning run. If he walks in the winning run, he can't get on the plane ride back home. You can keep him in Seattle. Trident's up. All the Mariners fans are doing. 2-2 count. Keaton win in the windup. He will fire the pitch. There's a ground ball to Arise. Arise will field it cleanly. He will fire it over to Devers, and the Giants get out of it as we go to the top of the 9th. And Nicholas, you were right on this one. As yes, Wilson, Andres Munoz is the closer for the Seattle Mariners as we go to the top of the 9th. I believe he will be coming in as they leave the bases loaded. As Spencer says, Trident this, Mariners. All right, Spencer, you're getting a bit spicy in the chat today. So no outs here. Is the game going to go to extra innings, or are the Mariners going to walk it off in the 9th inning? Although I did just like how I said, the Giants aren't going to score. It's dilated. Man, so glad it was Naylor. Dilated. I thought Josh Naylor's good, but our friend Nicholas in the chat said anyone but Naylor would have been better for the Mariners. As I'm just looking here. Never mind. I thought I saw KSI pop up on my YouTube feed then. I was going crazy. Dilated. This is a proper game. You are correct. As insane, the Mariners are taking better ABs. I'm getting nervous. I mean, I can't be too nervous when the Giants are 13 games under. As due up for the Giants in this inning will be Willie Adames, Drew Gilbert, and Daniel Suzak, the catcher. As Anthony, Bull City and extra is baby. Let's go. Anthony, Bull City. Whew. If we see Eric Miller in extra innings, oh my God. As Rob tarps off with eye black on. Rob, I'll do the eye black part. Tarps off, you may be taking it a little bit too far. As Spencer, A's up 5-0, and they may finally break their 11-game losing streak. Bloody hell! What is going on in New York, in Sacramento? As is this the only game in baseball right now? Let me know. I'm just gonna have a look. Is there actually the Pirates, Guardians, the Nationals? Oh, the National. Okay, I'm an idiot. There's a load more games going on in baseball right now. It's dilated. I don't want extras. Not fond of Ghost Runner. Dilated. I tell you what, I want extra innings. I'll be honest. I like extras. It's entertaining. Why the hell not? As Spencer says, no. I'm an idiot. It's definitely not. As let's see if Andres Munoz comes in for the Mariners. Let me double check. Yes, Andres Munoz is coming in for the Seattle Mariners, as his slider is one of the best pitches in baseball. He leans over. He has that really leaning over stance as he fires a four-seam fastball at 99 miles an hour to Willie Adames. Andres Munoz, he's 3-4 with a 4.19 ERA. Not the typical Munoz we expect. A 0-1 pitch to Adames is a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And Adames is going to call a timeout after that swing. Adames is 1 for 3 today with a home run in the 6th inning. As Spencer, you're all good. As Anthony, eventually if the game goes long enough, he's getting into this game. Anthony, I'd rather me pitch than he did. As, yep, Juice, scoring in this inning is recommended. I like the way you put that, as there is a cooled ball, 100 miles an hour. The Mariners are going to challenge this as Cal Raleigh tapped his helmet. And I tell you what, that was a strike. So Willie Adames goes down on the backwards K. Insane, you got it wrong. It's a backwards K because Adames is caught looking. Can I help you? No, just looking, as it will bring up Drew Gilbert. By the way, you already know that the decision to pinch on Elliot Ramos will cost the Giants. You already know it. It's the way it's gone this season. As Scott, these commercial breaks are ridiculous. Scott, it's Fox. As Gilbert will take a 100-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball on the outside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. As dilated Kadamus with the K. A 0-1 pitch to Drew Gilbert is going to be a... Oh, my God. I tell you what, Munoz, he is painting the corners at 100 miles an hour. It's unfair. I don't know what you do as a batter. That is 0-2 here to Gilbert. Gilbert's 2 for 3 today, but Munoz is painting the corners right now. As insane, I don't understand pinch running Ramos and not even stealing. I know, as Gilbert hits a ground ball, a 101 fastball to the second baseman, Young. Young will fire it over to Naylor for out number 2. My word. Andres Munoz, you are nasty. And your best pitch is the slider, and we have not even seen it yet. As Scott Kadamus, dilated with the orange and black hearts. Let me know if you're a Mariners fan or a Giants fan. If you are new to the channel, we've got a lot of you watching today, so shout out to all you amazing people. As insane, no, I completely agree. Suzak will foul off the first pitch of 101. I mean, my God, 101. And dilated, Gilbert still with the team. You know what? When there's no Harrison Bader, he's got to be with the team. Because Harrison Bader's about a rare sighting as a rattlesnake in the UK. As the 0-1 pitch to Suzak is a fouled ball. And a foul ball, as that was his slider in on the hands. As Guatan, I thought we were going to see an immaculate inning. Could have been. I mean, Munoz is dealing right now. Has he even thrown a ball yet? 8 pitches. Let me look here. 8 for 8 in terms of strikes. He's not thrown a ball yet. Andres Munoz, as he pitched to Suzak, is a called strike 3 at the corner at 101. As we go to the bottom of the 9th. I mean, you want to talk about dominant. Buster Posey, that is what a good closer looks like. This pitch right here is what a good closer looks like. Andres Munoz gets the job done for the Mariners. The Giants couldn't even breathe that inning. As we go to the bottom of the 9th, it is 3-3 in Seattle. As insane, Patrick Bailey 2.0 struck out. I mean, insane. Is it insane to think at least Patrick Bailey would have a clutch home run? I mean, Daniel Suzak has not hit a home run this season. It's crazy. Dilated. Lord have mercy. Scott is Munoz their closer. Scott Munoz is their closer. One of the best closers in all of baseball. I'm surprised he's having a down year because he is filthy. As Gubertan, I was hoping we would not see him in the 10th. But I got to think he comes back out for the 10th inning. If there is a 10th inning. That's insane. I swear, dude, ever since Suzak got hurt during the hot streak, he has turned into Bailey. It's crazy. I mean, he's been good defensively as well, which is, crazy. He's literally been Patrick Bailey 2.0. Insane. If Eric Miller comes in, we'll just end the stream, yeah? As Dilated, I definitely would not trade Bryce Eldridge for Munoz. I would not trade a 20... Okay. All right, Tyler. I was going to say, I ain't trading a 21-year-old foundational piece for a relief pitcher. Even if we do need a closer. As Wilson, when does Scuba get traded? Wilson, do you think Scuba gets traded? I don't know if Scuba will get traded. The Tigers, they are 7 games under. They're 7-3 in their last 10. And they're only 4 games out of the playoffs. I don't know. Wilson, I mean, if I was the Mariners, the Tigers, I'd trade him. What do you think? As insane, there is a lefty at the plate, so it makes sense. Oh God, please not Eric Miller. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You know that meme? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Welcome back, Zim. Eric Miller's in the game. Oh my God. Do we want to lose? As Cal Raleigh is a switch hitter, by the way. So, insane. Cal Raleigh's not a lefty. He's a switch hitter. As I've literally got a graphic for Eric Miller because he cannot throw a strike. As that pitch is fouled off by Cal Raleigh, and the count is 0-1. I can't believe it. As insane. This is insane. I don't think he's going to re-sign with Detroit, so you have to try and get something for him. I get that, Wilson. There's a swing and a miss by Cal Raleigh, and the count's 0-2. Come on, you know what? 2 pitches, 2 good pitches for Eric Miller so far. I can't believe we've got Eric Bull City Miller. Oh, my God. This is ridiculous. You are asking, if the Giants somehow get to the 10th inning, we are lucky. As the 0-2 pitch to Cal Raleigh is low, and it's 1-2. I mean, that is the type of Miller pitch we expect. As Dilated, you are definitely not his #1 fan, surely. As Eric effing Miller, as Scott says. Well, I'll like him if he gets through this inning for today. As the 1-2 pitch to Cal Raleigh is a foul ball out of play, and it remains 1-2, a 97-mile-an-hour sinker. The thing with Eric Miller, I will always say it, he has got great stuff. He just has not got command. I mean, it's honestly like you've just got a pitching machine and it's broken and it just fires out pitches left, right, high, low. As bloody hell, Cal Raleigh strikes out swinging at a very, very, very high fastball, and the Giants will take that for out #1. We'll take it. There you go. Thank you, Cal Raleigh. You obviously do not watch enough of Eric Miller because that pitch was nowhere near the zone. As Diluted, you will see, Liam. All right, Diluted. As did Brubaker pitch? No, Brubaker did not pitch yesterday. There's a ball, and it's 1-0 to Cole Young. Cole Young is the reason this game is tied at 3-3. As Nicholas, Cal will swing at anything you throw high. That used to be Elliot Ramos, but I don't expect that from a veteran. As there's a ground ball to Arise. Arise won't make any mistake this time as he fires it over to Devers for out #2. So far, so good for Mr. Bull City himself. But no, some players, they're like that. They just get in swing mode. They see that high cheese and they think, whoa, I can whack it. As Dilated. Wow, Brubaker should have pitched this game. Tell you what, Brubaker, he's actually one of the Giants' best relief pitchers, as Mitch Garver is going to pinch hit here for the Mariners. He's batting 183, 4 home runs, 14 RBIs, and a 627 OPS. I believe Mitch Garver is normally a catcher. He's 35 years old. 110 career home runs, facing Eric Miller. As so far, so good. As the pitch to Garver is going to be, as Miller in the windup, he will fire the pitch on the outside corner. It's a called strike, no challenge, and the count will be 0-1. As Spencer being the best in this pen, it's not saying much. Definitely not Spencer. As Vitello dilated says, as the 0-1 pitch to Mitch Garver is a swing and a miss, and a sinker, and it's 0-2. I ain't seen Eric Miller throw like this for years. So 0-2, Mitch Garver, he's going to use a timeout here. As dilated, you're probably right. But I would have stuck with Logan Webb through the 7th inning as well. I got to be honest. I would have stuck with Logan Webb as well. Just didn't happen today. As by the way, are we still live? I apologise. The chat just dropped out. As there's a called strike, and it's a ball, and it's 1-2. Let me know. We're all good. I just may have disconnected temporarily, but we're back. As Scott, not gonna lie, Miller has looked good recently. As dilated, do you keep a reliever on the mound? No. As the 1-2 pitch to Mitch Garver is going to be a high pitch, and it's 2-2. This is Eric Miller for you, baby. Apologies there if I went for a second. I do apologise. The internet just literally dropped for 2 seconds, which was really weird. As the 2-2 pitch to Garver is a swing and a miss. Whoa! Eric freaking Miller then. He gets through the 9th inning in 1-2-3 style, and we are going to extra innings. And I tell you what, we don't go to extra innings many times here on Jolly Good Takes. As Juice Ballsack City, that sounded a bit weird. Good work. Free baseball, yes, Spencer, free baseball. As none of that 10 is cut off right, I believe. As got to get this through. Zim, Eric Killer Miller. I ain't calling him Eric Killer. Zim, you can't call every relief pitcher Killer. It makes no sense. They all have to have unique nicknames. As right, Ghost Runner then at second base. This is exciting. As Chiefs, it sounded really weird when I shouted that out loud. As Bob, you're going to say the Giants take the lead. Let's see. As Wilson, you think Vitello stays with him in the 10th inning? I wouldn't. I mean, I would say we got lucky. Let's move on. But they probably will, because Tony Vitello, he likes to stick with his guys. As Spencer, especially anyone in this pen, I would go to. In fairness, Wilson, I don't know who I would go to instead of Eric Miller, because there's just no good options. Do you want to go to Jason Foley? I don't want to go to Jason Foley. Do you want to go to Brubaker? I mean, he's okay, but he's not a superstar. Do you want to go to? I'm trying to think. I don't know. Who you would go to. Spencer, we better. If we don't score here, the odds are not good. We get to the 11th. As up, Wilson, that is right. Dylan frickin' Smith. That's who we should go for. As insane, I think they will stick with him since the Emerson is a lefty. And so is Crawford. All right, let's see. As dilated, Brubaker, what are you guys? What the F you guys? The disrespect, Liam. Dilated, he's good. He's just not a 10th inning guy. I mean, there's, he should be like a 6th or 7th inning guy. But that's a Giants bullpen. As dilated, you're his number one fan. As right, Jose. Oh, here we go. Ferrero Rocher is checked into the game. Jose Ferreira. Ferreira. I can't do this guy's name, so I just call him Mr. Rocher. And I'm not, I want to clarify, it's just because Ferrero Rocher is my favourite chocolate, and I'm not being racist at all. I just want to clarify that, as Christian Koss will be the runner at second base. It's just because his name is Ferrero, so I call it Ferrero. But I do love that chocolate, and now I'm getting kind of hungry, as it's 1-0 here to Luis Ariz. Ariz, I tell you what, the perfect guy to lead off an inning is Luis Ariz. One, he's a lefty, and two, if he gets a ground ball. As Juice, I believe Logan Webb burner account is gone. But if he was in there, then maybe we can get his advice. That pitch is high, and the count is 2-0. By the way, worth announcing, both teams have a challenge in this inning. As yeah, Wilson, I really did not mean it in any other bad way. It's just because the name makes me think of that chocolate. As that pitch is low, and it's 3-0. It's dilated. Christian Koss with his custom wristband. You know what? If I was a baseball player, I'd get custom gear as well. As it's 3-0 to Arise. The pitch is a called strike, and it's 3-1. Now I believe Ferreira. I don't know how you say his name. Ferreira. I believe Ferreira gave up a few runs yesterday. So can the Giants? By the way, Andres Munoz out of the game. The Giants catch a massive break. It's the 3-1 pitch to Arise. It's a line drive. That one is going to be stopped by a diving shortstop who will fire it over to the first baseman for out number 1. And the runner does not advance. And an unproductive out from Luis Arise. I mean, come on, man. Luis Arise is the guy you want up. And that was an unproductive out as Anthony just walk Arise and Eldridge to face Devers to strike him out. I mean, you know what? Devers actually hit a home run today, Anthony, so I'm not going to crap on him. As here's Bryce Eldridge then. Eldridge, he's had a great game as he takes a called strike, and it's 0-1. I don't like the way this extra innings are starting as... You know what's funny today? I'm really far ahead, so it's a nice change for once, because all you guys your reactions late, so it's quite funny to me. As that was a nice play. There's a step off that looks like it could have been a balk almost to me. That was a bit of a weird step off by the pitcher. No balk though. It's fine. The runner, by the way, is Koss. I repeat it again. Eldridge definitely swung. Whoa! I thought Eldridge definitely went around there. It's 1-1. Show me a replay of that. I thought for sure he swung at that pitch. I tell you what, he did just hold up. Fair play. That umpire made a good call. He just held up Bryce as the 1-1 pitch is outside. And it's 2-1. I'm an idiot. I thought for sure that was definitely a swing. But that's why I'm not a umpire. So, 2-1 count to Bryce Eldridge. He is going to hit a ground ball foul. And the count is even at 2-2. If you're just joining, the Giants went up 3-0 early. But the Mariners responded with 3 in the 7th. And now we are in extra innings with Bryce Eldridge up to the plate as the 2-2 pitch is in the dirt and it's a full count. Casey Schmidt is on deck, followed by Rafi Devers if we get to that point. Ferreira is the pitcher as Gooey. What's up, Gooey? Good to see you in the chat. As the 3-2 pitch to Eldridge is a high fly ball to centre field. That one was off the end of the bat as the catch is made. Koss is not going to tag and it will be 2 outs here. Oh, Giants, you cannot score no runs. It's going to be down to Casey to try and get a base hit. As Wood Pig Wellness, Giants suck it. Wood Pig Wellness, welcome. You're very aggressive to us Giants fans. I don't hate the Mariners by any means, but hey, you are, look, you're probably going to win unless Casey Schmidt can come up with something here. As they're going to intentionally walk Casey Schmidt. So you're going to win unless Devers can come up with something. There you go. An intentional walk for Casey Schmidt. And that will put runners at first and second. You're all good, Woodpug Wellness. It's all friendly banter. Any fans are welcome. I am a Giants fan, but you're welcome. I don't hate the Mariners. If you're a Seahawks fan, that's a different story, though. No, it's all good. As the pitch to Devers is a called strike, a sinker at 98 miles an hour. And the count is 0-1. And Stain says, here we go. Spencer, 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position. Spencer, not enough at-bats with runners in scoring position. As Gooey, Mariners bunt the runner over and win now to get a FN coach. And Gooey, what's up, guys? He also said, Rise one of the best bunters in the game. Get a new manager. you know what? You never play for one run, I would say. As I take it Woodpig is a Mariners fan. Yes, he is. As Devers hits a chopper, that one is foul. And the Giants do catch a break there. Otherwise, that probably would have ended the inning. And the count remains 0-2. Devers, you make $30 million a year. You make $40,000 per plate appearance. This is the situation we need you to step up in. As Spencer, come on, old man Devers. As the 0-2 pitch to Devers is foul out of play. A sinker at 99. That was a good pitch. Devers did well to foul that one off. To see another one. As dilated, I'd say that's about right. Spencer, do something for a change. As no one's warming up in the Mariners bullpen. As Devers will go down swinging. Goodbye, Devers. That was pathetic. Well, we go to the bottom of the 10th, and unless a miracle happens, I don't see how the Giants win. God damn it, Rafi. You gotta be better than that. You get paid $30 freaking million to strike out. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. Ugh. And now, the Giants, they didn't even advance the growth runner to third base, let alone score them. The Mariners, you would assume they're just going to bunt the runner over, and then they've got a 50-50 chance to win from that point, because that's the way it works. The runner from third, one out, scores 50% of the time. But I put the Mariners' winning percentage at 80% right now. Goober, this team is full of bums. Spencer, we deserve to lose this game. So much for our first 4-game win streak this season. I thought, you're catching the Mariners cold. As Wilson, on his way to the clubhouse to get an Italian sub and some cake. You know what? It was funny, Wilson. When he hit the home run earlier, we actually were talking about him eating, and then he actually hit a home run. Then he went and grabbed a slice of pizza. But Wilson, I first started properly watching the MLB in 2019, but my earliest memory is 2014, Wilson. What about you? I'm guessing a lot earlier. As, Goober Town, because Casey Schmidt is the best batter out of him and Rafi Devers. Smart managing. Gooey. That our manager got outmanaged there, I'm afraid. Scott, lol, the Devers fat jokes are crazy today. I know the chat's been so aggressive to Rafi Devers today. I may have joined in a little bit, so I apologise to Rafi Devers. Scott, it's so ridiculous when you say he makes 40k in at bat. Scott, that is what he actually makes. I'm not lying when I say that. He does make 40,000 per at bat. As right, can the Giants get a miracle? And who is going to be pitching for the Giants? We will see if it's still Eric freaking Miller, or as Wilson says, they bring in Dom Smith. Yep, Wilson, you're right. Dom Smith is coming into the game. As Wilson, I was going to ask what you think of the designated hitter now in the National League. Wilson, you know what? Maybe I'm a young kid and new school. I actually like a designated hitter. At first it was weird when the pitchers weren't batting, but I like it. I would much rather see a batter bat than a pitcher bat. Now, if your name's Madison Bumgarner, maybe that's more exciting, as Victor Robles will be the runner at second base for Seattle, and Grady Colton Emerson is going to be the base runner. As what's happened here? We've got an automatic ball on a pitcher pitch time violation. Tony Vitello's coming out here. So the Giants, they're already battling it, and now it's 1-0 without a pitch being thrown. Okay, so the 1-0 pitch is going to be a bunt, and Dylan Smith bottled it. You bottle job. The running goes to third, 1 out. He could have thrown over to third. What a bottle job. He bottled it. Base runner at third, 1 out. Good bunt there, but I think Dylan Smith could have thrown it over to third there. Spencer, we lost. Spencer, stop giving up hope. He bottled that, did Dylan Smith. The crowd's on their feet at T-Mobile Park, hoping for a walk-off. Smith, he will fire the pitch. It's a close pitch, called a ball. It was a strike. The Giants don't challenge. Julio Rodriguez is on deck, by the way, as Gooey, you may not be wrong. As the 1-0 pitch to JP Crawford is going to be a called strike, and it evens the count at 1-1. Would Pidge Wellness, Chuggy Chuggy. Tell you what, I mean, I need to chug, so this beer I had earlier is empty. I need another one after this game. As the 1-1 pitch is inside, and it's 2-1. Unbelievable. I think Dylan Smith bottled that. If you're watching the game, let me know. But to me, he could have got to third base. As Wilson, I know, until the 7th inning, it looked like the Giants were cruising to a victory. As there's a swing and a miss to even the count at 2-2. A good splitter there by Dylan Smith. The infield are playing in. As insane, yep, 2-2. Can we get out this inning? Big pitch here. This is a big pitch by Dylan Smith. A ball in the outfield probably wins the game. Smith, at 5 pitches, the right-hander, not pitched much for the Giants, but has been good, as that is a check swing foul, and the count remains at 2-2. Spencer, we will need a miracle to get out of this. Do you believe in miracles, Spencer? I know that's a song. Do you believe in miracles? I believe that's Ellie Goulding, actually. As the 2-2 pitch is high and outside, and it'll be a 3-2 count. I don't know about you guys, but my personal belief is I'd actually rather have the bases loaded, and then you get a force out at home plate. I call me crazy, but I actually would. As the 3-2 pitch to Crawford is outside, that will walk him. Well, if I'm being honest, I'd walk Julio Rodriguez. Be runners at the corners, 1 out. I'd intentionally walk Julio Rodriguez. That's me. I don't know about you guys, but I would. As a Wilson, should they walk him? I mean, I don't know if they did that on purpose, but he is walked now. Thing is with Julio is he's bloody rapid. So I don't like that call. I would intentionally walk Julio. As there's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. I know Rodriguez has looked really bad, but as Wilson says, I would walk him and set up the force at home plate. I've always preferred that. And he is the Mariners' best hitter. As the 0-1 pitch is going to be a high fly ball to left field. That one should be deep enough, as McRae's throw is going to be not in time. The Mariners win 4-3. The Mariners win 4-3 as they walk it off. And Tony Vitello, you did blow this game because he's shit. You should have intentionally walked Julio Rodriguez. What are we doing? 4-3 Mariners win. Giants, they can't win 4 in a row. They ain't getting a sweep this season, probably as well as Wood Pig Wellness. Congrats on the win. Daniel, good. Daniel, a Euro Mariners fan. What were you doing, Tony Vitello? Seriously, load the bases. He's their best hitter. Oh, what are we doing? 4-3 Mariners. For fuck's sake, this team's never going to win 4 games all season. They may not even get a sweep this season. It is crazy. Oh, Juice, no 4-game winning streak or sweep. Disappointing to see losses like this after solid play early on. It was all too good to be true. Insane. We'll see you guys. You won't see me tomorrow because you'll be watching the World Cup. All right, Insane. Enjoy the World Cup tomorrow between Spain and Argentina. SF Giants fan Tom, welcome Tom. I know you. Shout out to you, Tom. I can't believe the Giants blew this game. Seriously, Logan Webb was looking so good. I thought Logan Webb may even go a complete game, and then they just bottle it, and it's just so disappointing. But if you haven't hit that like and sub, please do. We're trying to get to 200 by the end of July, and you guys have been amazing. Oh, I don't know what to say. I think Tony Vitello got it wrong. Logan Webb couldn't get the Giants to win, and that's what Logan Webb's got to do. As an ace, you've got to go in there and get the win, I'm afraid. As by the way, we are 5 likes away from our like goal. Is Wilson, Scott's going as well. Scott, Take care, Scott. I was going to get ready to play the Giants song. Let me just have a look at the game time tomorrow and the pitcher. As Daniel, congrats on the win for your Seattle Mariners. That moves them to 49 and 50. And that puts them... Where does that put them in the NL West? Where are the Mariners in the AL West, sorry. Don't need wildcard. The Mariners in the AL West. They're second place, 1.5 back of the Texas Rangers at 50 and 48. As no, we did choke as usual. It's embarrassing. As the Giants then, they will fall to 42 and 56. Only 2 teams worse than them in the National League is the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies, who they are 3 games ahead of. But would Pig Wellness, welcome to Jolly Good Takes. Good to see you in there, mate. We will be live tomorrow for the game as well. By the way, before everyone goes, if there's still people in here watching, drop me your score prediction for the World Cup final, or who you think's going to win. I am interested who you guys think is going to win the final tomorrow between Spain and Argentina. Who will win the World Cup final? As Rob, thank you for joining. Rob, tomorrow I will have the eye black if it arrives in time. And maybe that will bring us some good luck to win the series. Shardo, hi Liam. I won't be opening up on the show on Northcast Sports Network because it's San Francisco Giants. It's game 2 of this 3-game series. It's dilated. Why do you blame me? What's going on with me, dilated? As yeah, I just put a poll out there before we end the stream. I am just curious, who do you guys got winning between Spain and Argentina? As dilated, you know what? I like Ghost Runners when the Giants score the Ghost Runners. As Giants fan Tom, just wanted to clarify, Tom, if you're still in there, are you the Tom that follows me on X? I could be wrong, but you are one of my first followers, I believe. I could be wrong. As dilated, we need that to be changed. Well, dilated, if you like playoff baseball, at least they don't have it in playoff baseball. Scott, you're so mean. You're so mean to me. Oh, wait. I hope your TV, I hope the game tomorrow gets suspended because of air quality. And then they just say the winner of France-England actually wins the game. Shardo, why did you put France? France is not... Oh, my God. I'm an idiot. As, silly me. My God. Idiot. Bloody hell. I mean, oh, you're all good, Giants fan, Tom. I know a guy called Tom followed me early on, so I just thought it may have been you. But still, I appreciate the follow as well. Who will win the World Cup? Idiot. I can't believe I put France. France are in my head. They're in my head. Spain, just because I don't like Argentina. As, there we go. Let me know before we head out here. As, Shardo, I have no idea what's wrong with me, Shardo. I'm an idiot. That's what's wrong with me. But Giants fan Tom, I know I see you on Giants Sports Talk Live, so it's good to see you on here. I'll just stay on until they do go live over there as well. Shout out. Of course, if you want Giants post-game show, check out Giants Sports Talk Live. They are great guys over there. Eric, Lou, and Glenn. As right now, 4 votes, we are split. Now, I would go with, I'd go Spain would be my vote. But no, that should be good. I don't know how many of you guys are going to be watching the final. How many of you guys will be in the stream tomorrow? I'll be doing the stream over the World Cup because I'm too salty. My English brain, I'm still too salty after Wednesday night. Shardo, I love you. You're the best Englishman in the world. Man, I love you and I love your jolly good takes. Shardo, I appreciate it. Shout out to you, Shardo. It's dilated shouts. Dilated. What's wrong? Dilated. Spain are now winning. Interesting to see. I think Spain are going to win the World Cup as well. As also, drop your score predictions if you want to for tomorrow's game. As AC, welcome AC. I don't recognise you. You've got Argentina. Look, Argentina, I mean, hey, you know, they keep finding a way to win. It may not be the most prettiness, but they definitely find a way to win. As AC, Lou gonna be salty as fuck. AC, you are definitely you're definitely right. As by the way, AC, can I just say your name makes me jealous because when it gets 90 degrees over here, we don't have air conditioning. So reading the word AC, it almost makes me go, ah. I wish we had AC. But you know, AC, I don't know how long you've been following Giant Sports Talk Live, but I do make appearances on there sometimes, and I'm actually going to a game with them, and I will be live streaming that game. Not live streaming. I will be vlogging that game when I'm there. But everybody, again, if we get 4 more likes and break the record, that would be appreciated. If you've not hit that subscribe button, please do, as we've had an amazing stream today. This is definitely the most views we have ever got. So shout out to you amazing people. Sadly, the Giants could not win. Spencer, take care. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday and enjoy your Sunday tomorrow. It's a 1:10 first pitch. So we will be live 1 tomorrow for the Giants at the Mariners. Final game of this series is Dilated. I'll be with him at Oracle Park Slumber Party. Dilated, yes. If you want to meet up, definitely let me know. As AC, yes, I talked to those guys as well. They are great guys. It is a great podcast. And if it started, I will end the stream. And actually, let me go and get their link. And I'll put in the link in the chat for you guys. If you have not hit the like and subscribe button. Because you know what? If you're obsessed with baseball like I am, definitely go and check it out because they are great guys and they get mad, which is always pretty funny. As here we go. Let me share this and copy the link just like this. As here we go on here. Yeah. I put in the link in the chat, I believe. Yeah. So if you want to go and check out a good post-game show for the Giants, definitely go and click that link. Because Bob, what time is tomorrow's game? Bob, tomorrow's game, it is a 1:10 West Coast start, 9:10 start if you're in the UK. As Shadow, why does it still say the bottom of the 10th? The game should be final. Why is it still going? Shadow, I know you're smart enough for a baseball fan, Shadow. And basically, if there's 4-3 and we're in the bottom of the inning, you know what that means. That means that the team has won. As I'm going to end this little chat as well. And everyone, I'm going to end the stream now as well. Most of you, you've got Spain winning. We will see if Spain beat Argentina. Everyone, take care. I'm Liam. This has been Jolly Good Takes. The Mariners win 4-3 after the Giants bottle it. Until next time, we'll be live 1 o'clock tomorrow, West Coast. As AC says, we still couldn't grab that 4th in a row. AC, it's stupid. I mean, even bad teams win 4th in a row and no sweep. Take care, everybody. I'm Liam. This is Jolly Good Takes. Goodbye for now. Until next time.
Thank you. Thank you. See you next time. It was a blast. That's all for today. Join me next time on Jolly Good Takes.